Wiz. Salute to everybody that's out there that's gonna listen. Like, share, subscribe. Interesting week this week in the association. College football. Started their little bowl season and everything like that. Getting ready for the big great daddy that everybody waiting on is the playoff. Then you got the college hoops, men and the women's side that's been going on. And then you got the NFL. So we got a lot of things going on tonight in the sports world. But first things first, let's get into the games from first thing first. I gotta get to Marjorie. I've been saying this. I've been saying this. He should have been in the MVP discussion. I know Steph got the record, and he finally got his argument, and now the boys can go back doing what they doing. And I think Chris Paul should be in there, and definitely I think DeMar DeRozan should definitely been in there. In the discussion, but um, they ain't talking about it like they. This is like the first time I can even remember. They ain't talking about the MVP who should be in the MVP discussion and all this. Any other time they be ever talk about it, but what's taking them so long to actually do that is this beyond me. Um, um, but anyway, um, today's games is Philly is going is playing at Boston. Houston is playing Chicago. OKC play Memphis. Charlotte will play Utah. Sacramento will play Golden State. Um, San Antonio will play the Clippers. Um, Orlando will play Toronto. Let's go to let's go to
Salute, brother.
Hey, what's good, homie? I was just talking about you, man. I was telling Trey, I was like, man, I would have been talked to James by now, man. But yeah, I just been
Look,
working,
I
man.
had the birthday party. My daughter's birthday was Thursday. I was tired this whole weekend, bro. The girl want to do some shit that boy, so I had to provide my friends, and then I had another princess on 24, bro. I told you been busy December, month of December, the only was for me. If I could, I would, but it'd be rough in month of December trying to get those Christmas presents for our birthday. I got a 4 in December, so just trying to fuck it up, man.
You breaking up a little bit. You breaking up. Your mic breaking up a little bit. I don't know. You drive. I don't know what you're doing.
All right, quick.
Yeah. Okay. Detroit beat Miami. Portland beat Memphis 105 to 100. Detroit beat Miami 100 to 90. What'd you say?
And I'm straight now. I'm right good now.
So, got you. What's up, Trey?
Yo, yo, yo. James, salute. What's going
Hey,
on with
hey,
Look, trying to
hey.
punch
How
this, bro.
James sound to you?
who? You said how James sound?
Yeah.
At first he sounded when I heard y'all when I had first came on YouTube, it was like he was like
Right. Right.
something like that.
Yeah.
But now
I sound right.
Yeah, that's how it sound now. Like it got you sounding like a walkie-talkie. Like you know how a walkie-talkie never let you come clear straight through, but you can still hear.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Let me go out and come back.
Yeah,
All right.
probably the Wi-Fi or some connection.
Now at work,
Oh
Oh yeah,
shit.
right. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know them kids. I knew you had your kids' birthdays and stuff. What's up, Italian? But salute to everybody, man. But then let's just go ahead and just get into this. Get into the scores from last night. Detroit beat Miami, like I said, and it's um the Lakers and Chicago game. That was the game I was talking about first. LeBron was 11 of 21 for the field. He was 1 of 7 from the three. Um he made 8 of 11 from the line. He had 14 rebounds. He had 6 assists. He had 1 steal. He had two blocks. He had 4 turnovers. He had 31 points. I got you, James. Um,
Hey, what? Who all played? Was it? Is Miami got any protocol like major key players on in protocol?
yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna check the box score. That's the next game I'm gonna go to after this because I
Oh,
just did this game
oh,
because I was talking about DeRozan first.
okay.
But this
I'm
game,
my mic straight now, y'all.
yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, you
Yeah, you
much better
straight. You
now.
straight now. Hell yeah.
I had to get off that car stereo. You know, I got that music in this bitch. And this bitch, them 15s done knocked a lot of shit loose in this motherfucker. So shit be rattling and shit. I don't know what
Hmm.
fuck going on, man. I gotta get a new whip or something. Fuck.
Oh man, Jane said that shit. Nah, Jane, that's that beat, nigga. There ain't nothing wrong.
Hmm.
That's that beat. Got that shit
Dog,
slapping.
I swear to God, I just tried to back up, nigga. My fucking reverse camera ain't won't come on. I had to cut that bitch down for it to come back on. That bitch knocked all the
Oh,
reverse camera off the trunk loose. I'm like,
Damn.
man,
God
fuck.
damn. You got that
If
bass
it
up in
ain't one
that
check, it's
thing.
another, dog.
Yeah, you got that bass hitting like that. Like my boy Fendi be saying.
James the only nigga pulling up at work, nigga waking up everybody shaking
No,
hands. They know
they
when
be
James
looking at me
pull up.
like I'm crazy. They be like, can you cut that down? I be like, nope, I paid for that. If you
Hell
don't want to
no.
listen to some intelligent, bitch, I'm gonna be
Nope, I
60
paid
years
for that.
old, bumping
Straight up.
Al
That's what I
Green.
want.
Love and
That's what I want.
happiness. Salute Italian. I see you in the building. Salute everybody in T Price chat, man. Top of the
Yeah.
morning.
Salute to everybody. All right, let's go. Let me finish. Let me finish doing the rundown. Rain Ellington was 2 for 5. He had and Russell Westbrook was 9 of 19, 0 for 2 from the three, 2 for 6 from the free throw line. He had 9 rebounds. He had 8 assists. He had 1 steal. He had 2 blocks. He had 6 turnovers. Lord have mercy. He had 20 points. Carmelo was 7 of 17, 5 of 12 from three. He made both his free throws. He had 5 rebounds. He had 21 points and he played 29 minutes. Total turnovers, the Lakers had 19. Now we go to DeRozan. He was 11 of 24 from the field, 16 of 17 from the free throw line, which is 94%.
They cooking there.
He has 4 rebounds, 6 assists. He had that big fourth quarter where he had 19.
19 points.
19 points in the fourth quarter, 38 points. Then Vucevic, that's his name, Vucevic. Vucevic was 8 of 17, 3 of 6 from three. He had 13 rebounds. He had four offensive rebounds. He had 19 points. Caruso was 6 of 11 from the field, 3 of 5 from the three,
Mm.
2 of 4 from the free throw line. You gotta make your free throws, man. 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. He had 17 points. Lonzo Ball had 19. He was 7 of 15, 3 of 9 from three. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He had 4 assists. He had 1 turnover. He had 19, like I said. And that was basically it from that game. Now we're gonna go to what you call a game, the Detroit game.
Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
what you call it, man? Plato, huh? Miami like 2 or 3 people. But we all know about Bam and Jimmy, but
Mm-hmm.
that's the main two fucking stars. Fuck, if you ask me, not saying they ain't supposed to win, but go ahead. I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the playoffs to start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just say only one that didn't play in this game is Udonis Haslam, coastal decision, and Tyler Hero injury slash illness.
So Jimmy and Bio played.
No,
No,
no.
Oh
they
damn.
ain't played.
It was just Tucker, Robinson, Dedman, Gabe Vincent, Kyle
And
Lowry.
Lowry.
Yeah,
Boy, that's some bullshit, man. This protocol shit is stupid.
Is it? But listen, this what I don't like about it. Certain teams get one day, the rest of the teams don't get no extra tests. Go sit your ass down. I see what
hmm
what it is, nigga.
Yeah,
So
you
certain
can't
teams get
challenge
too
me.
much fucking help. You can't challenge that shit. Man, everybody should get the same fucking treatment, man. Bottom line, this
Mm-hmm.
shit is getting out of hand. And this is what I understand. They say the shit is a 14-day quarantine. How these niggas be coming out in 4 and 10? I don't give a fuck if you got that shit or not. As
But
far as the
but what's
jab or the
going
shot.
but look, like what they doing to him is like once they tell you that you're positive, right? It's like what they tell you immediately go into quarantine. It's like, hold on, I want another motherfucking test from somewhere else, not from no NBA, nothing. I want to go to a
Fact.
real fucking my doctor. Let me go to my because all these niggas got their own personal doctors. The first time they tell me I'm positive, this so the nigga who know my body the best is my doctor.
Mm.
mm.
Then they lost by 10, huh, T?
Who was that?
Miami. But see,
Yeah,
this one I understand though, bro. Why certain teams get hit with it and not everybody for us, like I say, it's supposed to be the same amount of days whether you vaccinated or not. You see what I'm saying?
right.
So if you got it, you got it. That's a 14-day quarantine.
Kyrie came
Regular
in there. Kyrie didn't get a chance to play. They made sure he get.
facts. Dog, that was so fat. Like, why you let the man play then? Fuck. Soon the man get back in the league. Back, he gotta sit back. Man, get the fuck out of here if you don't see what's going on, boy. They slapped that nigga quick with it. You
He
already the
going out
one way, but listen, we gonna get you right here. You got that shit. Go ahead, go sit down.
Oh my god! I was like, "What?" I talked to the OG about that. He was like, "Man, what the hell is that?"
It was kind of fast too, huh?
Yeah, boy, I was like, "Man, the nigga didn't get a chance to give him shoot him up or anything." God dang!
I thought I was gonna see it for Christmas Day. Shit, that nigga gonna miss that game.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working Christmas shit. That's double time. That's double holiday pay for me.
Yeah, get
I'm
that
working
bread.
6 days. Yeah, that's all I've been doing, man. That's why I tell you, I rather work. I'm on a mission. I rather work than do this shit every fucking day. I'm gonna hit the like, share, subscribe, man, and all that good stuff, man. You know, I pay for this shit. This shit's like $50 a month, shit. So it is what it is. I just gonna come when I get ready. I ain't just gonna do that shit every day. I just been working, stacking this up, getting it up.
Hey
Today's
man,
my
you know
only
what you
day
gotta
off.
do.
Today's my only day off today.
Nigga, I ain't got it off day. I work Saturday morning, brought my daughter out when I got off for her birthday. That's why when I was on ticket, I was like, today my daughter's birthday, but I'm still listening. I'm always listening to you guys cook, but some days I just can't jump on because I be ripping and running with these kids, man. These kids need more attention than we do. You know what I mean? Because they can't do for themselves. So my biggest thing was just making sure I see a smile on their fucking face. I ain't worrying about me. I'm gonna be all right. As long as daddy could go to work and I could be able to provide these type things for y'all when y'all do good and y'all deserve it. But I ain't gonna just blowing that money because I'm making it and doing that shit. That's why I work so hard because I'm really trying to buy that house, man. And it's a big old step for me because it's my first time doing that shit. And niggas ain't gonna teach you like, you know what I mean. So you basically learning on the fly and learning on your own. But good thing I got people that's in that type of shit that ain't gonna fuck me for us. Like another realtor where I got people with real estate license in my family that's helping people that's willing to go the extra mile if you're trying to help yourself, but they ain't fucking with the flunkies. You see what I'm saying? Family and no family. When you got your shit together,
I'm not about to put my card and my life on the line and the way I feed my family, trying to help a motherfucker that won't help themselves. I've been a fuck up all my life, T Dog, and I ain't really had to, but it
Same.
happened for a reason.
We all learn. True ones learn.
Fucking right. I'm good. I'm blessed too. It's gonna be big though, bro. So, bro, let me ask you a question. So, what we got going on right now with this protocol shit? Cause something ain't right, bro.
Hey,
Why certain teams getting hit and everybody else on it getting extra tests, no days off, miss a day, supposed to miss, then he come back. Like that Russell Westbrook shit look fishy to me within itself, and I ain't gonna lie to you, dog.
you know me what it's in it for, man. You know, this is how I see it. Okay, the plot thickens. You know what I'm saying? Because you had some people was thinking that they were just helping the Lakers and all this other stuff, and then they were just putting the shit in the game. Well, we're gonna take these players out on the
Yeah,
Lakers. So to make it, that's just how some people was thinking that talked to me about it. You know, when people talk to me about stuff like this, you know, and then I chop it up with y'all about this is what people talk to me about. I don't say anything. I just like to hear what they coming from, ask my little questions, how they feel, and really get where they coming from. Cause they say the same thing. Like this is crazy. It was like, why certain teams? Um, okay, I'll just put it like this: we need to figure out what teams have, what teams in the NBA have not lost their two players to COVID yet. What teams is that? You see, like everybody else wiped out with all of them.
man.
Then you got coaches too. You know what I'm saying? You got Gentry had to go. John Morant, he had to go. It's just like and Memphis still balling. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Yeah, they
going to
look
the game.
impressive.
I'm going to
They
the
look
game
damn
on the
impressive.
ninth. I'm going to the next game on the ninth when they play Oregon. I already got the tickets. I'm gonna see what the Lakers gonna be looking like. That are they gonna still be the same Lakers by the time February 9th come around? We'll see. I'm gonna
Well,
see
hold
what
up.
they're
What you talking
looking
about
like.
the same Lakers? What you think they got a chance to fix that shit?
No, I don't know. They're gonna trade somebody. Dude, they're not gonna stay intact, bro. I don't believe this.
That's why they brought Russell Westbrook over there. But I'm saying, I don't give a fuck who you get. The main
They
core of the team that everybody say they make each other better. They do this and they do that. Man, them dudes, oh man, them niggas ain't got the legs. They gonna play hard the first 2.5 quarters, maybe three. After that, it's downhill from there. Slippery slope. Nigga be run. You see when DeRozan hit LeBron and LeBron tried to make DJ pick him up.
I can
DeRozan
tell
pulled
you.
up in that nigga face. That nigga ain't jumped. That nigga just put his hands up. Man, that nigga tired.
Hey,
And y'all be coming on here making excuses for this bitch ass nigga, man. He need
hey,
to retire.
hey. This is the thing.
DeRozan popped that bitch too, T-Pain. Bob was
Hey,
laughing at that.
I'm watching the game. I'm watching the game on my phone because yeah. Hey, I was at that play where Trayvon said that how Isaiah Thomas looked at that nigga when Westbrook threw the ball.
Boy, you see, they look. Westbrook hit that bitch. I don't know where the fuck that bitch hit the shot clock and everything. Like, who you passing that bitch to, dog? Like, boy, if I was the coach, I'd have told that nigga go to the locker room, bitch. You gotta pull something and take my motherfucking uniform off. I don't give a fuck, boy.
Man, Kobe is rolling in his grave right now.
I
My
ain't asked y'all
life,
niggas to break this dumbass
my
nigga
life.
over here.
That nigga Kobe is rolling in his that nigga. And y'all won't do. And this is the thing. I'm not a Laker fan not because LeBron is not there. I just don't like how they doing their business and everything like that. Me, it's a lot of main factors. Me, when they decided to go with Genie instead of the son, I was just like, gave it a couple of chances to see, give it a chance to see how it go. Then like when I seen the rest of the day was going, I'm gone. You feel what I'm saying?
Shit, bro.
But this is not.
This shit can't be saved, man.
This is like they can't be saved, bro. I don't feel sorry for the Lakers, man. And this is the thing with me. I'm not gonna hate on them. The majority of my shit is Lakers. Between Lakers, LSU, purple and gold. That's one of my favorite colors. Shit, I got so much.
No, but see, let me ask you a question. Why the diehard fans like y'all who really bleed purple and gold gotta suffer for the bullshit that they putting out there on that court? And y'all ain't supposed to keep it real. That's your team, right? But everybody else can keep it real because they fanboys and they feel like they're gonna turn it around.
Man,
But this
niggas
nigga,
ain't doing shit. Them niggas suck. The Lakers suck. They fucking suck. They fucking suck. Like I said they was. They fucking suck. That's all they talk about is the Lakers. The Lakers don't even need to be talked about. Ever. Anthony Davis is on a milk carton right now.
street clothes,
Street clothes.
street lights, ain't nowhere else where to go. Street light nigga need some street lights on the street. That's all. He can't see right now. The nigga riding up a dog alley. Nigga hitting everything. Trash cans, the studs to keep the house up, hitting all this big toe getting out the bed. Nigga can't see shit right now.
Yeah, I'm going to that game, bro. I'm gonna see what they look like. I already told the homie that I'm gonna be coming through, staying there tonight. I ain't staying in Portland, no hell no. I'm gonna go to Albany and spend the night.
We're good, T Price.
What's good, homie?
We're good,
Wait,
James.
what? Huh? What's that with a big dog?
Hey, how you feel
Shit,
about the
man.
league right now?
Man, the league fucking me up right now, man. I should have watched like 2 games by now. For my team. My team got their shit moved as in Brooklyn. By the way, Kyrie back. Yo,
And they
Kyrie.
sent
Yeah,
his
that
ass straight on down to.
Yeah, I
yeah,
know,
that nigga
right?
is back.
Didn't
That
even give
shit
a nigga a chance to
wild.
play. Nigga, you gonna feel this wrath, nigga. Nigga, you thought we was done with you before? It's
Yo,
hey,
that shit crazy.
they looking like Kyrie. Hey, James, they looking like Kyrie. And shout out to my boy Kyrie, cause I watched the shoes, man. He got some nice ones. The ones I got.
Oh yeah, you talking about them kicks that he
Yeah.
laced up? Oh,
Yeah,
bro, them
yeah,
shit
yeah.
look nice.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie, them shit look like some forces type of shit. They got the Kyrie touch to it, so it look
Yeah.
like the high top forces in a way.
Mhm.
You know, classic high top forces. You don't see niggas in that no more. You see niggas in low tops, which I don't like. I don't like low tops. In my ankle show, I don't play them games. Let me stop. Nah, what's good, y'all, man? I ain't hear from y'all boys in a minute. What's going on, man? How's everybody? The family?
Everybody.
James, working man. How it is,
So
man?
my only
You
day
still on the
off I
shift?
had, I'm just gonna go once a week, like I've been saying. I'm just gonna do once a week because I'm gonna be working 6 days a week now from this point on.
Damn.
To further notice, man, I'm on a mission, man. So yes, I don't
Nah, I
got time to
respect
be
it.
on this. I ain't got time to be on this YouTube stuff, man. This ain't no competition. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna do these three. I'm gonna do this stream today and chill, man. Shout out to my boy Underrated. I ain't forgot about you either, man. I know he want me to do something with him. You know, it could be today, tomorrow. It don't really matter because I don't work till 2 o'clock the next couple of days. So we gonna be
Nah, that's
good
dope.
over
That's
here.
dope, bro. You know
We
what I'm
gonna be
saying? Cause
good, though.
like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, you don't want to come on here half dead. You know what I'm saying? You want to come on here on your time and full of energy. You don't want to just make oversaturation. Is not good either. So, you know what I'm saying? It's good for the spirit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you though. You know you
Yes.
be grinding.
What's good, man? Yeah, man. This is the only day off I have, man. I'm gonna take advantage of that shit. I already took the uniforms to get them washed and got my new ones. They did wash and shoot. I'm gonna rest up today and shoot. I'm gonna be chilling. I ain't got nothing
Yeah,
else
man.
to do. I do got to make a run later, but shoot,
Nah, I
'cause
feel you, dog.
everything opens so early out here too. That's one thing I'm gonna miss when I do decide to leave from here. Everything out here opens so early, 8, 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna miss that shit.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's
I'm gonna
that
miss that
early
shit.
bird. That's that early
Mhm.
bird shit. Yeah,
Everything.
hey, you know how you just saying like, that shit just run up, just like how the Miami Dolphins ran up to being 500. Shout out to them Dolphins, 6 game winning streak. Woo! I
I
know
see
y'all
Brady
want to
lost
see
to them
that.
Saints. I see Brady lost to them Saints.
He nervous. That way Brady, they was oversaturated. Like I tell you, bro, NFL is bro, you
Divisional
can
game.
lose.
Don't get too hype over that. It's So that listen, let's just say it like this: the odds of them winning 3 in a row against them people is not gonna happen because it never do like that. Not I like the way that, and then the Saints ain't got no quarterback. Dog, that, I don't know. Good game plan though. The defense showed up
They
and
showed
turned
up.
out, and they know they hate Tom Brady down there. Not hate him
You know,
like that, but
right.
they
They,
when they play him, they know it's a rivalry out the gate. Man,
mhm.
they want to go against the best down there. That's how we was bred. That's how we was raised. So if when the best come down there, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, I don't give a fuck. Oh, we on your ass like bloodhounds, boy. That dome, boy, is something serious uptown. You can't go uptown with that foolishness, man. Even though they was in Tampa Bay. But I'm just saying, them dudes take that shit to heart on the defensive end, and I like that.
You know what I'm saying? That's good. You know what I'm saying? I don't wait. Do we got y'all on the schedule, Saints? I
No,
gotta check
listen,
that
they're
out.
trying to push this puss ass offense, but defense still win championships. That's all I'm saying.
Facts, facts, bro. Cause that
That's
shit
all I'm
showed you,
saying.
and it showed you that the NFL, bro. This one game shit. Now that could have been a playoff game out of there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no redo. Ain't no today I was off. I couldn't really play. Nah, that's why I'm saying you got to make sure every game counts, man. You better hit that shit on the head.
Man, the
It's
Saints
hard.
in the seventh spot though in the wild card, so they in the playoffs.
Huh?
They they
All
they,
right.
they beat they beat top notch teams. They
But yeah,
beat top notch teams this year. Go look at their resume. They beat Aaron Rodgers. They beat Tom Brady. They beat Bill Belichick, the guru of defensive coaching. And Jameis
hmm
Winston went out there and threw a field day on that nigga, man. That's all I'm saying, though. They beat top notch teams. You can't sleep on them because their quarterback hurt. They got Alvin Kamara. They got a bunch of receivers that'll just go get that shit. They don't need Michael Thompson. I don't like Ohio State players anyway. Look at Zeke, what he going through. Them niggas soft, man. Them niggas got 2, 3 good years in them and they start to fall off. All Ohio State players. Them niggas weak, man. That's why none of their quarterbacks don't never make it. The Troy Smith, the JT Barrett, all them dudes that went, damn, they won championships and went to the championship, can't do shit on the next level because they don't know how to read defense and they 3, 4 year one hit wonders, man. After 3 years, they done. 4 years, they done. Marshawn Lattimore
hmm
starting to get cooked, but he's still that nigga. You know what I mean? He still can hold his weight, but he's starting to get piped now. Tom Brady overthrew your boy who had his ass bust. That nigga piped
Yeah, he
Marshawn
did
Lynch.
though.
Tom
I
Brady
seen that
overthrew
shit.
that nigga, man. That
I
nigga
seen
had
that shit. I
Marshawn
seen
Lynch
that
by
shit.
4, 5 yards, man.
He fucked that up. I ain't gonna lie. He fucked that up. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. He fucked
Aaron
that up.
Rodgers
He
would have
overthrew
hit
that
that
bitch.
nigga though. Aaron Rodgers would have hit that nigga right on the money in stride.
Yo, so crazy. Aaron Rodgers had who was I think who it was. He had somebody on the field yesterday. He threw a deep ball. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it kind of missed because like I ain't gonna lie. The kid could have reached out and he could have grabbed that shit. But it's like he didn't do that shit. It was like he was still focused and running. So you know, somebody like I said, bro. Like Aaron Rodgers finna win this chip this year. Let's call it a day.
Nah, that nigga ain't about to win that shit. I
And
seen
listen,
3 games where a nigga had them niggas and the Saints already exposed them. So I don't want to hear that shit. A
yo,
great
listen.
defense could beat that nigga. Cause I'm gonna tell you why.
Mm,
You blank.
yeah.
Listen, I'm about to tell you why. Peep it out. A good pass rush, I had that nigga moving, even though he could make those throws, but he ain't gonna make all of them. He ain't gonna make every last. He missed Devontae Adams yesterday on that same play. Tom Brady missed your boy on that pipe that was gonna pipe Lattimore stupid ass. So when that pressure came, you got to get that bitch out there. So it's really more of a timing thing now. You see the blitz coming. You're a quarterback that can read it and make the adjustments and pick up and slide your offensive line to that side or whatever. But you still got to make that throw. And when that pressure come, them niggas be happy feet in the pocket, man. All them niggas don't sit here and tell me them niggas don't be scared. Them niggas think they gonna get their shit knocked loose. And look at the teams that got the pass rush from the Rams. Then you got Chandler Jones and JJ Watts in motherfucking Arizona. You got the Cowboys with their pass rush now, and we was missing 2 of our fucking defensive tackles yesterday. Tristan Hill and motherfucking the nigga from UCLA who been cutting up the whole year.
Hey,
Man, no,
But
whatever.
this shit
James,
crazy.
but James, you gotta take off the cake for a second. Hold on. Listen, James. Um, like the fact that Aaron Rodgers is gonna have that bye week because he gonna win that shit straight through. the fact that when he had that bye week, all them niggas that you talking about, they gonna end up canceling themselves out. Mind
Hold
you,
No,
you
they
on.
got
not.
2 weeks.
You don't think John Harbaugh let Aaron Rodgers off the hook yesterday? The same thing with your boy who went for 2-point conversion the other time and tried to beat the same fucking team. Aaron Rodgers them. He
Hey,
2 times them niggas supposed to
James.
play for what?
Shit. Yeah, my Niners, we looking good now, man. What's up, man? You was talking that shit, man. We play you Cowboys and we play y'all niggas in the first round. You know what's up, man.
Oh shit.
Man, you better get the fuck, boy. You think you about to let Jimmy Stripper boy Garoppolo beat a nigga?
What's up,
Let him
James?
throw that shit in the air. Listen, I give you the running game and y'all got a nice defense, but y'all ain't got nothing, dog. Come on, man. Kill yourself.
Wait,
I
hold
like
on, hold on.
Debo.
Play y'all
I like
niggas, man.
Debo. Debo,
Hey,
my
yo,
nigga. I fuck with
From
Debo.
Ohio State. You know he went to Ohio State.
hey,
Oh no, Debo went to South Carolina.
No, South Carolina. He from the SEC, boy.
Good.
That's why he built like that. Let me tell you something. Debo, the heart of y'all team, nigga. Y'all go as Debo go. Believe
I
that.
was trying to tell these niggas, they talking about Kittle is the heart. I'm like, bruh,
Hell no.
Kittle's getting
Debo.
old.
but I'm
Kittles
saying
ain't that
though,
nigga no more. And
but I'm
he still
saying,
got it. But
He
y'all
still
need a
got it.
quarterback.
yo,
Y'all
but I
need
ain't
that
gonna lie though,
quarterback.
but the Cowboys ain't that, bro. Like so, like when you
I'm
came
not
on for
saying
that
we
match,
is, nigga. We just playing
yo, you
solid
crazy as
football right
fuck,
now.
boy. You
Listen,
crazy as
listen,
fuck. We could beat
listen.
y'all ass. Miami
Hold
Dolphins beat that ass.
bruh, you a
Let me tell you
Dolphins?
something.
Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
beat
Bruh,
Let me
Dolphins
ask
in
y'all a
6 games
question.
straight.
Go look at the last couple of Super Bowl teams that won. They led the league in turnovers and it was top notch in defense. Defense still win championships, dog. Look at Patrick Mahomes. Everybody talking about Dak struggling, but his defense carrying them. But they ain't talking about Patrick Mahomes bitch ass struggling. They only scored 45 points against the Rams. They beat us 9-6. Remember a 19-9 because we couldn't even get in the end zone because guess what? Protocol hit us too. We was missing 2 receivers, nigga. Don't play no fucking games. We was
Wow.
missing the offensive lineman and 2 defensive ends, Gregory and Lawrence, nigga. Don't fucking play no games. So, and let
yeah.
me tell you something. Every time a nigga play Patrick Mahomes, a nigga get hit with the protocol. Aaron Rodgers, remember? Jordan Love had the fucking start. Stop pushing these old weak ass niggas and let them get eat up by the wolves, cause we coming, my nigga. We lead the league in turnovers. We top 3 in defense. What the fuck you want from a nigga? And Dak still playing shit and we beat niggas. They say we struggled in November. We was 1-3. Now we undefeated in December, and they still talking shit. But you don't hear them dragging Patrick Mahomes name through the mud when this beef carrying this bitch ass. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Keep the same energy around me, dog. You want to talk football? Let's go. I can talk about anything: water polo, horseback riding, whatever.
Nah, I just had to, you know what I'm saying, let you know about my team. You was talking all that shit
No,
about my
Man,
listen.
team.
I'm
Miami
glad y'all
Dolphins
turned
got
it
six
around,
games
though.
straight.
You know why y'all turned it around? Cause my Kyle Shanahan starting to get the fuck up out his way. Cause how y'all got to the Super Bowl being a running fucking team? See what I'm saying? I know
He
y'all
was
missing
screaming at
Mostert and the
TV.
other 2 niggas. Y'all missing Mostert, y'all top 2 running backs. Debo Samuels went in that backfield and took over, man. Run the ball. That's gonna open it up for the George Kittles of the world or whatever the fuck his name is. Cause I like George Kittle. I like him, dog. He a nice tight end. But
What you
you
think
not
about your
running the ball enough.
what you think about your Saints, bro?
No, we just got defense. We listen, if you can play good defense and run the ball, fuck airing that shit out. You just need to throw that bitch and make the defense come up. What the Saints do, they got a good back end and they got a nice front four. They linebackers is underrated. The Mario Davis is one of the harder the linebackers. I mean, the harder the players on that team. People look at Cam Jordan and Lattimore,
Still got
but
fun.
without the Mario Davis in that middle, we ain't shit, dog. Cause he's the full force. Cause just imagine when a nigga try to run on that team. They top 5 and run, dog. Ain't only one or 2 teams cracked 100 yards rushing on the
Let me
Saints
tell
the
you.
whole season, dog.
When y'all
Let me tell
That's
you.
defense
not
play
by no
like that,
coincidence.
y'all shut down Brady, man. That shit, that's crazy.
No, we just need a quarterback. You seen Taysom Hill yesterday?
Yeah, I was watching that game. I'm like, what the fuck?
Did you
This
see the throws he was
nigga-
making? I'm like, I could have got out of retirement and made some of them throws, dog. Just I'm like, come on. I play quarterback. Reading defenses is hard for some people, but when you're a running quarterback and you think run first, you ain't talking about reading no fucking defense. You a one read quarterback and take out. That's what Taysom Hill is, and that's hurting the Saints' offense. That's why they're so predictable. And the defense got to carry him. I didn't expect Tampa Bay to not score nothing, and the Saints win 9-0. That goes to show you. That goes to show you, dog. Defense still matter. And I like what the Saints did because guess what? We went to the wire with them bitches. If it weren't for us leaving, that's why I say, man, when we got that first down with CD Lamb in that first game of the season, we were supposed to run the ball 3 times. Nigga, we threw the ball twice and ran the ball once. That took no time off. The time stopped. And Tampa Bay used both of their timeouts and still was able to get 1/3 or something left for Brady to go down there and kick that field goal. That's bad coaching. Mike McCarthy yesterday, we had 16 seconds left. Dak drove us down. We already got a 15-0 lead, a 12-0 lead. 12-3 lead or whatever it was. You supposed to call a timeout. We're inside the 10-yard line. Call that timeout. We got one crack to try to get it. If we don't get it, we kick the field goal. This nigga ran the clock all the way down to 3 seconds, then call the timeout. Just settle for the field goal. Championship team ball do not win playing scared. You feel what I'm saying? But when you look at what Baltimore doing to his team, it ain't good to go for it every time when you got the best kicker.
Baltimore falling off, man. You seen that shit?
Take the points. Take the points. Please take the points. Look what you call them just beat themselves against Kansas City. Ain't nobody ain't talking about that. If them dudes take those 3 field goals instead of going for it on 4th down all 3 times, they beat Kansas City, man. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. They beat them people. In that Charger game Thursday night, they left 12 points on the board by going for it 4 times on 4th down, and they only got one of them bitches on the quarterback sneak. Come on, man. And this nigga still got his job. Like that nigga would have been black. Boy, that nigga would have got fired the next day. He wouldn't even got on the plane with the team.
Yeah, they'll try to do that nigga dirty, man.
But y'all go ahead, dog. I'm just saying. I like what it's going. This ain't no basketball, as you can see. Everybody got doing football. I like what San Fran doing, though. Y'all defense been stout. I just needed y'all to get back to running the ball, dog. And look what Debo did for y'all by opening that shit up. Debo toting that bitch like a bag now.
Hey, I got a question, James. You think Debo, would you consider him like a top 10 receiver, or would you like consider him like just a weapon?
No, I wouldn't consider him as a top 10 receiver, but he could be. The only reason why he's not gonna be because they use him in so many different ways, and he just don't concentrate on playing that receiver position. But I feel to believe if you put Debo in the slot with the size and the speed that he got, niggas ain't trying to tackle that dude. That dude is solid, dog. That dude is big, bro.
Punch the nigga.
Say he be running like he be running. No. I never seen it. I like Debo.
He made a nigga mouthpiece come out. He had trucked the nigga safety.
Yeah.
Nigga shit flew. You seen that? You seen this shit?
Hell yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, this nigga shit flew up in the air. I was like, God damn, that nigga physical.
You seen the stiff arms he throw? And Debo ain't scared of no contact. Debo want that pressure. Debo won't bring all that pressure like making diamonds, and I like it. Yeah, that what makes him better because, like I see, with your quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo struggling and Trey Lance can't be there for you because he y'all future. He just got to get back right. Y'all put that boy up in there with him running that shit, man. Y'all good.
Oh shit! Who phone? That's your phone. That's your phone, Jay?
Yeah, that was somebody calling them fucking scam numbers. But I'm good. I hit in on that bitch. But yeah, feed Debo and play action that bitch to Kittles. Y'all got it. Y'all, what that dude who y'all got from Arizona State?
Brandon Ayuk.
I like him too. Speedster, route runner. Then he's short. You can move him around too. Now y'all got decent pieces, bro. I don't know what Kyle Shanahan doing. Ever since he lost that Super Bowl, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, he be pissing me off with that shit. Like, he was on the hot seat, man. He was gonna get fired, bro. If I don't know if they was gonna fire
Debo might save him. Debo might save his job.
He's what Debo save his job.
Yeah, Debo gonna save him.
Yeah, hell yeah.
There you go, James. When that nigga did that holiday heart.
Yeah, bitch ass nigga. I don't like shit like that. Them niggas do that shit to get on, and then when they kick them in the ass, they got to go back to YouTube making movies, making an animal and shit, producing their own movies. Which I like that. That what should have been dead. But say, but a lot of teams that's shocking me right now. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Cause listen. Look what Detroit did Arizona yesterday.
I was laughing about that shit. That shit crazy. They should have been had the division locked up, Arizona.
But they're not built like that though. Listen, they got weapons. And people gonna say, oh, know what? Oh, DeAndre was in the protocol. Nigga, you still got Christian Kirk. You still got your boy you just got from the Philadelphia Eagles.
I think Kyler Murray too little though, man. He get hurt every year.
You know why? Because they offensive line still shaky, even though they patched it up a little bit. But this what I say. You gotta think about this. You can't see over the offensive line. You know, you gotta throw through those windows, those lanes. So that's why they always gotta move the pocket, and he gotta be on some type of move when he completing passes. Because if he get that push right up the middle, like a lot of teams starting to do him, and collapse the pocket like the Rams did him, it's gonna be ugly for him. Because like you say, he's too small. That's why I couldn't play quarterback. That was 5'8", but the offensive lineman 6'4".
Right, hell yeah. You can't see over none of that shit.
I'ma see that shit. In the court, I'm beaming them bitches too. I'm hitting them all in the neck with that big trying to throw between them big ass offensive linemen. Nigga getting their hands up. Coach like, man, just play receiver, safety, and running back. But you know, we're gonna put you in on running down. But then, you know, people got hit to that shit too. When they already know when number 7 get in that quarterback, I'm vicking that bitch. I ain't tripping because I can't see over the line anyway. This is an option play, it's a running play all the way. You just gotta stop it. You know what I mean? Niggas already knew that. That's why I'm glad he made it. I'm glad he made it. But see, this is the thing I'm about to tell you. They let Doug Flutie had a long, successful career. You feel what I'm saying? And he's short. Get that man a shot. He could play. He could throw that bitch. I'm just saying the way Kingsbury using him, teams are starting to catch up to him because they know he can't throw within the pocket. So they starting to keep him in the pocket. Just I don't know why defense is stunt anyway, man. Just bull rush that nigga or swim that nigga to the point where you gonna push him to the. You always want to move the play back to the where your defensive help at, and that's the middle of the field. When you let the nigga get the outside contain, that's because the niggas don't know what they doing. High IQ of the game. You always want to cut that outside off and push him back to the inside.
Oh,
because he doing the same thing. Look at what Russ doing. Russ takes 7-step drops all day so he could get the look over the line. Same thing with Drew Brees. But Drew Brees was smart. Drew Brees was stepping up throwing that bitch. See if I could step up. Drew Brees had a better offensive line than half of these niggas. Remember when Seattle had Matt Unger and they traded him to the Saints?
yeah.
That's when their offensive line went down. You see what I'm saying? You need a centerpiece like Matt Unger who gonna anchor your offensive line. So when Matt Unger left Seattle, that's when Seattle went to struggling on the offensive line. They went to deteriorate. When Drew Brees got him, they had a whole ass run. Look, boom. Drew Brees, what, 5'11", 5'10" at the most. They labeled him at 6 feet, knowing he not. But what Drew Brees do, why you think he always looking underneath his face mask? His head always up high, like he got to look underneath his face mask to throw that bitch. And that nigga be getting that bitch in there. You just got to be, he one of the most accurate quarterbacks. He know how to step up in the pocket. He not scared to get hit like some of these niggas. Look at Patrick Mahomes, dog. That nigga don't stand in the pocket for shit. He always taking out that bitch. If it ain't no clean pocket, he not gonna sidestep and step up like an Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning. This nigga gonna break contain and try to make a play. Nah, man, step up, keep your fucking composure, and put that bitch in there, man. They say you that nigga. Why you be the first nigga to break out all the time? That's why it gonna hurt Lamar Jackson. Look at that dude yesterday. So you telling me Lamar Jackson can do that? Man, that dude looked good. That dude was stepping up, throwing that shit accurate. There was a 14, nothing on Green Bay? Until Jim Harbaugh was doing that dumbass shit. John Harbaugh, I mean his brother. Man, come on, man.
Damn. Yeah,
You couldn't tell me Green Bay wasn't supposed to lose that game. John Harbaugh would have got fired yesterday if I was the owner. Man, take the fucking points.
And the thing is, like, he a special teams coach. Like, that's what he good at, his special teams. He should have kicked that field goal.
He got the best field goal kicker in NFL history, Justin Tucker.
Yeah.
Come on, man. The man just hit a 65-yarder. Kick that shit going to overtime, give yourself a chance. You ain't supposed to be in this game anyway without your starting quarterback. You're missing all half of your fucking squad anyway, dealing with injuries of fucking COVID. So come on, man, take the fucking points. Put the pressure on them to score. Your defense played solid. They just stopped Aaron Rodgers on 3rd down and 2, nigga. 4th and 2, they punt that bitch back to y'all. That man go down there and tie the game up 28-28. I mean 27-28, and you put that man in a fucking position, and I want that man to win the game. Boy, John Harbaugh, man, I'm telling you, bro, I couldn't play for no coach like that. Man, that coach would be moving some furniture in that locker room. Man, what the fuck? So he would have called that shit. I wouldn't even went out there. I'd have told Jackson Tucker my motherfucking self. Field goal, man. Go out there, man.
Right, man. That shit crazy as hell.
I done seen 2 teams cost
Wasn't
themselves
a
a
part of the
spot in the
script,
fucking.
James. It wasn't
Oh,
a
what
part
up,
of the
Trey?
script.
What up, Trayvon?
What's up with
I
it?
know that shit scripted when you play Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, and
And
Patrick
yeah,
Mahomes.
every time you play these key quarterbacks, they always make the other team do one of the stupidest things in the world. You be like, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
Dog, like I said, dog, you ain't supposed to be in this game anyway with no Huntley. But Huntley
Hey,
played good. That dude was
niggas
balling it out yesterday.
sudden shit like
And he threw the ball way more accurate than Lamar Jackson did yesterday. That dude balled out, and you cost that dude a victory, dog, like that. Talking about because you ain't got your squad, you going against him, you got to go for it. No, you don't. Aaron Rodgers was going to crack and fold, boy. He was already doing it.
he always do. I think he gonna crack and fold before they get to Super Bowl. Watch, they gonna end up losing.
1 and
So
5 says it all, nigga. Push whoever you want, nigga.
You know why? You know why Aaron Rodgers always loses? Because he actually believes what the media say, that he got this miracle arm and he do it all by himself instead of using his running backs, using the rest of the motherfucking weapons you got, no matter who they are. You see
hell yeah.
niggas like you see niggas like, now I'm not gonna lie. Great quarterbacks make niggas names. Peyton Manning make a Reggie Wayne. He make a nigga that's the second nigga look like the first nigga. Look, once Marvin
Yeah,
Harrison was
Brandon
gone,
Stokely.
you couldn't tell Marvin Harrison retired because Reggie Wayne came right up in there, pow, boom, pow, because that's how Peyton Manning make it. And that's the same thing with Tom Brady when he was young. He can make a normal fucking receiver look like he's one of the stars in the league. That's what this nigga Aaron Rodgers don't do. He needs you to go and get a good receiver, and now he's gonna pop. He don't make good receivers. He needs good receivers, and that's in his youth. All the way, he had Donald Driver. He had weapons. He always had. He had what's that white boy name? He always had a fucking receiver. So it ain't like he makes niggas when he don't got named receivers. He starts saying they ain't helping me. He start bitching in the media and shit. You never heard Peyton Manning. You never heard Tom Brady them bitch when they didn't have receivers. I'm telling you, that's why he always loses, because he believes the hype that he does it by himself.
Aaron Rodgers made some beautiful throws yesterday. I give him that. But I'm just saying, when the pressure come down, man, nigga ain't winning you nothing, man. That nigga ain't winning you shit.
Look, this is the problem with him. Everybody know Aaron Rodgers is throwing. Aaron Rodgers want to win this game with his arm. He ain't gonna let this playoff game be won by the running back. He want to win this shit with his arm, so the credit can go to him. So they know how to stick his ass.
I say 2 teams, dog, put pressure on his ass, keep him in that pocket. He throwing in the ground. This nigga throwing picks, overthrowing niggas. That's all you got to do with a quarterback like that. You got to step and throw the bitch. I don't give a fuck how strong you think your arm is.
49ers is one of the teams that got his numbers. The 49ers know how to stick it.
And the Saints. If anybody who got a good pass rush that can keep him in that pocket and make him throw from the pocket, I had this nigga scared. Because now
put that
he's more dangerous when he's mobile.
Yeah, you touch his body like Mariah Carey, it's a wrap.
Yeah. He more dangerous when he mobile, and I like him when he mobile because when he get outside the pocket, look at that throw going to the left that he did in 2016.
When he run to the right or the left, his ass dangerous. That motherfucker know how to twist them hips. He running on his off leg, on his off arm. That nigga know how to twist them hips and gun you down.
I won't say it when it counts though, Trey. The nigga 1 and 5. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm because in
like you said, he had the receivers that year.
Yeah. but it's like in the playoffs to me, you can't come with your. He don't know how to take what the defense give him. That's a problem with Aaron Rodgers. See, he always want to bombs away. He want to throw it to a nigga. And sometimes you need to do that bullshit Tom Brady check down, nigga. Go and throw that shit right there. That nigga let him run that shit for the first down. You always want a bomb-ass touchdown. You want to go 20, 25, 30 yards and all that. Nah, it's time
Hey,
for
yo,
you
Trey,
to stop
man.
trying to.
Hey, man, y'all niggas okay out there, man? I heard about the nigga Draco and shit, man. Y'all niggas been going crazy.
Man, niggas all right, man. Shit, nigga. I'm good. Shit. I ain't out there with the new young crowd. Them niggas out there on that's them. Look, I'm gonna tell you, this shit is like, to me, this shit like
Slim
the
folk, ain't it?
70s. It's back like the 70s, bro. Like this shit crazy. I'm telling you,
I
this
seen some
nigga.
shit, niggas like, YG can't do no more shows in LA on the 30s. I'm like, damn. These niggas like, fuck Inglewood. I'm like, god damn, y'all niggas beefing
Yeah, they
like
done
the 80s and
they done
90s.
stabbed that nigga. They done stabbed that nigga in the neck, man, and all that shit. Like,
That was some bullshit. I fuck with that nigga Draco shit. He was hard.
yeah, man. That's just, look, man. You can be a rapper, but y'all, this is what I'm saying. Like out here, this is the thing out here, man. See, it's probably different in other states how they respect us, how they respect their street niggas. Like you can be a rapper and other street niggas ain't gonna be like, oh, he made it out the hood. They remember y'all beefs. Like, your beef never going away. They remember what you was doing, or what I mean, whoever, even if you ain't do nothing to them, because half of the rappers probably ain't putting in no work like that, but you're funding your hood that is putting in the work. So they gotta stop the money. Like all that goes into play.
Yeah, man.
Like
Y'all niggas
nigga,
ain't had 3 rappers get killed. First Slim
man,
400.
that's just, and that's just, the niggas know, man. That's life though, man. It's dangerous, man. You already had a target on your back because you was in the streets. Then you put your target even more bigger because you famous now and you got buku bucks. So it's like, nigga, really like, ooh, you get him, you own. That's how niggas look at it out here. Like, boy, you get him, you the man.
Damn. I don't know y'all politics and shit like that, but damn, man, that shit is crazy.
Dog,
Niggas
I
should
heard. I
Fit to
say
be
niggas
every,
jumped
but it
on
ain't,
wax
but it
stupid
ain't, it
ass for that
ain't, but it
shit.
ain't. He ain't fit to be. He ain't fit to be. He ain't fit to be. It ain't. It's like he may not be in danger in every Crip hood though. Like, you feel me? Because every Crip don't get along out here like that. It ain't just like no Crip love. You got neighborhood Crips, gangster Crips. You got Compton Crips. Like everybody, it's all type of different like thing, and they don't get along. Like gangster Crips don't get along with neighborhood Crips. Like this dude ran with the Rolling Hundreds. That's why you have said the 30s. That's an O gang. 9-0, 6-0, 3-0, 4-0. They all together. Like, but not my gang. We don't do what they, we don't, what I mean? I got family from 6-0. Like that touched me with Nipsey. But my family, like, I got family and I lived over there and graduated from Crenshaw. So that affected me by just knowing that nigga. But
Nipsey's my boy.
I'm not affected. I'm not affected by, I mean, other than some Damu's doing something to him, that's messed up. But it's like, other than that, like, that's not my Crip. That's not my Crip niggas that I run with.
Shit, man.
It's
Like,
like
damn.
Dog, you say his nigga got stabbed in the
YG.
neck though?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
But
nigga
why was
stabbed
he
in the
even
neck.
fighting? Like, why your security ain't fighting? Like, why they get that close? How they get that close to you? Like you
gotta
the
think
bad.
some niggas take that real nigga shit too far and be trying to be a real nigga and be out there squabbling with a nigga.
Yeah, like he shouldn't even been out there fighting with niggas. Like, if you the bag, like,
I don't care what nobody say about me. If I get rich and give me some money, nigga, I'm not gonna be in your reach. Period. Because I know what's up. I already know what's up. I ain't finna be in your reach.
Trey, you just said the best, and I ain't gonna lie, that was the realest shit I heard in a long time. Fuck trying to show a nigga you real. You understand? You better
Yeah,
know.
y'all niggas know I
You
was
better know
real.
when
I
to
made it
think. Gotta
now.
know when to move out. Gotta read through the line. Gotta know what these hoes about. Julie told you that.
Look, I'm gonna
I'm
keep it
telling
real.
you.
You
That's
know
why
what? Look, it's
I'm
the
glad I
same thing.
came
And
up
I
in
and
the
I
south.
know, hey, look, hey Jane, nigga may be mad that I'm gonna say it like this. But I'm gonna tell you like this: when you get big like that, guess what? I can't go to the fish store no more. Guess what? Hey, Buckhead, what? Go get that fish down there. I just called and told them, and would you go get it? I ain't going. What you think? What you think? I'm not going. I mean, I'm not going to nothing that's like not where it's a grip of fucking like where I know that shit ain't going down like that. But if I want to go get some hood shit, some hood food, I'm sending I sure do got an assistant or a cousin, whoever the fuck with me. Hey, go get that food, nigga. I ain't going. Y'all want something to happen to the money? You want something to happen to the money? I didn't think so.
Yeah, niggas gotta be smarter, man. That shit. I seen
That's
Snoop
the
Dogg.
best thing.
Niggas don't protect the money no more. See, I'm the type of nigga. If I'm with a nigga, bro, I'm with your crew, and you out here doing this and you doing that and you doing it big, and you like, oh yeah, nigga, let's go to the club. I'm that nigga that's with you talking about. How about we don't go? Bro? Yeah, because you know that's in that area, bro. Oh, see what niggas be thinking? I got $1 million. I can buy 1 million guns. I don't give a fuck if you got 1 million guns to one. It only take one bullet to reach you. I can't stop everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, all nigga do is hit you in the wrong spot, bro. Let's not try to act like we supermen. See, that's what niggas getting they head. I never been no nigga like, fuck them niggas. They know what's up. Nah, I ain't put myself in danger. Now, if danger come, I know how to defend myself. I'm going to go all out. But I'm not going to give a nigga me. I can't give you me. And I'm not looking for no smoke. I try to smoke, you feel me? I gotta breathe, keep my lungs like smoke. I put in me is weed smoke. I don't want your smoke. I got my own. So niggas gotta think you need niggas like that around you, but you can't be like, oh, let's go to the Whoop-de-Whoop mall. No. What you want from the mall? We'll go get that shit. What you need? You don't need to be up there, all that crap going around you.
I think you'll be fucking up there too. They go out there in entourages, and you know one nigga, you 10, 15 niggas deep. It only take one nigga, dog. It only take one nigga.
Yeah. That's it. And look, niggas filming you. It don't have to be nobody in your pack, but once you go to the mall, fans running up, they filming you. Oh my God, I'm at the Whoop-de-Whoop mall. Whoop-de-Whoop walked in here. One of your ops heard that shit. They on their way. I ain't going nowhere, man. I'm having all type of security. You goddamn right. I'm having security around me. I'm gonna have a couple of my family members, but I'm having some real police security too, like 50 Cent. You goddamn right. That nigga worked for the He worked for the LAPD. Sure do. He sure do. He trained, nigga. I think he used to work for the CIA. Shit, I don't know. I'm trying to get me some protection around this motherfucker, nigga. This shit real, nigga. I wish a nigga would throw it. You seen that nigga, the baby, when he went to that rolling lot? Look, I wish a nigga throw a bottle at me. Watch what my bodyguard do. Throw something. Please throw something up here. Watch me shut this whole fucking thing down. Don't touch me. They'll be like, this nigga a cold superstar. Hell yeah, it ain't safe for no rappers. They the number one targets out here. The cold thing is, though, this what tripped me out about this. Everybody get on Twitter, right? And say, that's messed up, that's effed up. All you niggas is janky, whoever did it, like fuck y'all, because that's their rapper or whatever. But at the end of the day, them rappers be talking about splitting niggas' onions and doing all this shit to somebody or then did it to somebody.
Hell yeah, Trey. They remember Drakeo, like he ended up beating a murder case, and like killing some Bloods or some shit like that from Inglewood, and they said it was like back for that shit because he beat the case for this.
Like, think about it, bro. How would you feel? You hear a nigga talking about fucking you up and doing all this shit, and like, you know, he got videos talking about blowing nigga shit like watermelons, but then somebody blow your shit like watermelons. Now everybody like, oh, pump the brakes. Okay, rappers, if y'all tired of this killing shit, stop promoting it. Stop helping the niggas get pumped up off of the juice, because they listen to your shit and go and blow a nigga brains out.
Hell yeah.
They listen to your shit and go blow a nigga brains out, and then y'all want to go corporate on a nigga after that and start getting on the news talking about stop this violence. The rappers.
Stop the violence.
Then you got niggas like Snoop Dogg. You got niggas like Snoop Dogg and Game. Most of y'all songs is talking about gunning niggas down. But when somebody get gunned down close to you, you want the gunning to stop. Stop promoting it then. Stop rapping about blowing niggas' heads off, and maybe that should have calmed down a little bit. Maybe if you rap about something different, a nigga don't got no motivation to go kill a nigga. Y'all songs are motivation. All
Damn.
that shit is motivation. Nigga, you go to a nigga dope spot, dope music, nigga. What team? You think they in there listening to Jesus? Nigga selling dope? They ain't listen to no love music neither. Nigga in there listening to whatever they do. Whatever you do, that's what you listening to.
Facts, bro. That shit crazy.
Nigga, I don't like that shit, bro. That's what I don't be liking. Don't get out here, promote niggas to shoot niggas. Then you go right against the grain. You get on TV or you in an interview, you like, I never promote for people to go and do it. I'm just rapping about what I've been through.
Snoop Dogg and shit, his ass crying and shit, crocodile tears. He cry every time somebody get killed. It don't matter what rapper or where they from. You see him crying on a meme. Yeah, Snoop Dogg, man.
That nigga Snoop this. He old now.
Yeah, he probably like shit. And they took one of the homies and shit. Hell yeah, Snoop need to sit his old ass down somewhere. Yo, Snoop probably would been like, fuck it. House party. Yeah. Man, Lakers last night disappointed me again. Should start watching these niggas, man. Every time I watch them, they piss me off even more. So fuck that shit.
Why you say fuck that shit?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, look,
Like Robin
I
Harris,
just want everybody right now. If you want to know how not to pass the ball, I advise everybody. If you want to teach your point guards how not to pass the ball, watch Laker games and show them Russell Westbrook. Say, don't you ever do everything this nigga do.
Hey Trey, I feel like you going a little too hard on Russ, man. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't going too hard on Russ.
That finger roll.
I'm not going too
Hey,
hard.
hey,
I'm
keep it
not
a
going
buck.
too hard on a 15-year. I'm not going too hard on a 15-year veteran that they call a
ain't saying that
superstar,
part.
that they call Mr. Triple Double. Look, you know what they forgetting? Hell no, he ain't better than the Big O. Because I bet you if we go back and look at the Big O stats, he ain't had no 8, 10, 12 leading the league in assists and fucking turnovers and shit like that. Hell no, you ain't better than the Big O. Hell no. You come over here with that bullshit all excited. Russ got to learn how to adapt. He's been in the league too long. I'm not going too soft. That's the problem. Everybody bypass superstars these days because they the superstar. It's all right that you went for 8 for 20. It's not okay, bitch. It's not. Because that's why we paying you the bucks, not to go like that. That's what he supposed to do, not you. You don't supposed to turn the ball. Look, Russ, we've been watching you for years, bruh. Damn, a nigga ain't never talked. Look, you on my team now. Fuck that shit in OKC when you doing that shit with the Houston Rockets, and nigga, you on the Lakers now. Nigga, I'm talking about you. Bad. Fuck all that. I don't bypass that shit. You were dealing with a championship team. We don't condone it. Look, Magic Johnson said, me and T Price was laughing hard as fuck about this shit earlier. Magic Johnson said he needed to knock it off too with his TMZ ass talking about give him time. Fuck that, Magic. You said that this nigga gave the worst performance in NBA Finals history for a point guard. Good Googa Mooga. And you know what else he doing, Magic? He giving the worst performance in Laker history as a point guard. Yes, he is. This shit worse than Smush Parker. Yes, it is.
Versus Smush Parker? Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You know what, Smush?
Yeah, because Smush Parker wasn't. Look, we was losing. We was losing because we were just a bad team. Listen,
right.
We was losing with Smush Parker, and we was a bad team altogether. But he was not. It wasn't on Smush Parker like Smush Parker turn that ball over again. That was not being said. That shit was not being said about Smush Parker. We cannot lie. It wasn't no turnovers. The problem. The problem was the Lakers suck. This period. That was the problem. It was not, oh, this nigga, if he stopped turning the ball over. That nigga, they got 29 points off of the Lakers turnovers. I ain't saying LeBron didn't turn the ball over, but it ain't LeBron as much as it's this nigga. It's not LeBron as much as it's this nigga because the ball is in Russ' hands now. So go ahead.
All right, Trey, thank you, because like I feel like you're gonna take up the whole stage. Nah, look, bro, Russ just made a mistake at that last play. The finger roll didn't go all the way through, and that's what it was. If that finger roll went all the way through, they went in OT.
I got a question.
Start making excuses for this nigga, man.
Hey, I got a question.
Wow.
Rich. What the hell he was doing when he threw the ball? You saw the way Isaiah Thomas looked at that nigga when he
Man. That nigga threw the ball to the referee, man. Off a low screen. Isaiah supposed to come to the 3-point line. That nigga threw the ball so early. And you know I ain't lying, bro. You know I ain't lying, bro. He threw the ball. Oh, fuck all that. What the crowd got to do with your eyes? What the crowd got to do with your eyes, bro? We running a play. No, don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Because I know you play. You sound like you play basketball. You sound like you play this. Like you still play basketball. Now, come on, bro. What the crowd got to do with you seeing if I come off the screen right to where you can throw me the ball right here? What the crowd got to do with that?
Like Russ, like you know how he going 100 miles
That's
per hour,
an excuse,
right?
bro.
So that one moment that he get ready,
he wasn't going 100. He was standing still.
You know what I'm saying?
He was standing still.
Like, no, I'm talking about like when he's leading up to it. Like leading up to it, he was going 100 miles and he's paused. And when he
he wasn't, bro. That wasn't how the play was. You gotta go look at the play we talking about. He was at the top of the key. He was supposed to. Listen to me. He's at the top of the key. He's just supposed to dribble the ball and make the defender think something else supposed to go on. He's supposed to be looking to the left of the court, making the defender thinking the play coming that way. But he's giving up the whole play, looking at Isaiah the whole time, just waiting for him to come up off of the screen from DeAndre. But what does he do? He times Isaiah so wrong. He don't even give Isaiah time to put his hands up and say, okay, now I'm ready for the ball. He just say he figured in his own mind that Isaiah gonna come off right now and just threw that shit. The ball went straight to the referee.
So Isaiah was on the wing? When Isaiah was on the wing and he threw that bitch out of
James, tell him how IT looked at him. Tell him how IT looked at the ref and IT looking at each other.
I know what play you talking about. The one that tripped me out when the nigga jumped up and threw that bitch at the shot clock. Like, was he really trying to pass it or he was shooting it?
I don't know. This, dog. You gotta understand, when he's coming 100 miles per hour, and that's his game. When he goes to 100 miles per hour and giving you the ball off the needed. You over here talking about he needed, like he had the top of the key. What you say? What you want him to be a Rondo? Make everything perfect?
Telling Russell Westbrook.
That's an excuse. See, you keep saying 100 miles per hour, but what you forgetting is this nigga is a veteran. This nigga a 15 veteran, and he don't know how to adapt. The game does not go 100 miles per hour the whole 48 minutes, and that's his problem. He gotta understand. And look, you're dealing with old niggas. This is why I said this is problem, bro. He's not thinking. I can't go 100 miles per. I used to know that. That's on my
That nigga
mama. When
mess
I
up
was
everybody's
young, running with
rhythm.
niggas. When I was running
Niggas
with
be
older
high, he
niggas in
gonna
the
pass the
YMCA or the streets, I did not run them old ass niggas. I knew I couldn't run fast breaks with these niggas like that. I'm like, these old niggas ain't fit to be running no fast breaks. Like with me, I'll be down there by myself. A one-man fast break, and that's what the fuck Russ doing. One-man fast break most of the time, trying to throw it behind him, throwing the pass straight to Lonzo Ball like a fuck. Man,
They should
Then we
tell
need to
Russ
be
that,
honest. Then
and
we need to be honest.
Price.
Then we need
That's
to
what
be
they should
honest.
tell Russ.
That Rob
Ain't nobody
Pelinka.
coming to see you,
That's
Russ.
why I just said.
Hold on, though.
Hold
Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys.
Ain't nobody coming to see you.
But y'all gotta understand. Like the simple fact that Rob
ain't nobody
Pelinka
coming
can
to
put
see you,
around
Otis.
a bunch of old
Man, hit them
niggas
likes, man.
around
Like,
a
share,
Russell
man.
Westbrook
Hey,
who go 100
man,
miles.
shit.
You
My
need young
cash app
bulls.
looking kind of bad, man. Somebody blessed me for Christmas. Well, I got
Hey
some
That's
man,
why they
dollars.
should
salute
have
to
never got him,
3000
bro.
areas.
Because you
Salute to
already had these
JT Big
niggas.
Worm, Alex.
Salute to Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't
Niggas
nobody
got that
coming to
man,
see
huh?
you with
If
what,
Russ
huh?
adjusted a
You
decade,
ain't
I'm
no
gonna tell you,
Russ.
the Lakers pulled out. The Lakers would have pulled out about 8 wins, bro. If Russell Westbrook didn't turn the
Don't do that.
ball in key moments. Sometimes he just
Mm-hmm.
turned it over in the wrong
Wow.
fucking
Mm-hmm.
moments.
That's
In the
right,
wrong moments,
dude.
he turns that shit right
And this is the other
over.
thing I
You
be,
don't
and
see
I be
nobody do a
stressing
turn.
this.
Hey, look, bro. Nobody turns the ball over like him. Nobody.
I'm shocked tonight.
And I've been stressing this for all these players to be so goddamn great as how they hype these players to be. For so many players to have the ball so much in your fucking hands, they decision making.
Wow.
Their decision making. They decision.
shocked.
Hey,
No.
hey. This is what's missing. This is what everybody keep telling me all the time. We got it. I'm dapped into what this basketball shit is now. If you had a true point guard, you would not lose them games that the Lakers be losing.
Wait, come on,
Salute,
Price.
Isaac. That's facts.
Bro,
That's facts
Price.
too.
I'm not finished. I'm not
All
finished.
right, thank you. Go ahead.
I'm not finished.
Thank you.
I'm not finished. He's
Oh,
not.
word.
I'm telling you that Russell is not a point. And this is the thing. He's not a point guard. And this is the thing with me. I don't get with Russ. When you didn't want to listen to the great Maurice Cheeks, who was a great point guard in his own right, you didn't want to listen to him and take his advice. I knew you wasn't going to change. Russell's one of them dudes that it's not going to change for shit. And he's proven it. He's played the same way his whole fucking career. It is what it is. Russ. But he's not no point guard. And that's why they losing, bro. That's why it's one of the reasons why they losing. AD, he's softening the tissue. I know Russell, of course, is going to be the scapegoat because we already discussed that. That's what they were talking about on Undisputed. His turnovers, which he is. They're giving him shit. Look, they already gave the nigga the blueprint to hang himself, talking about, okay, Russ, you can shoot 3-pointers.
But my thing is this though, T Price.
Go ahead.
It's like when you have it, like, let's say you adopt a child. You gotta adopt the child and love it regardless to the end of the time. You know what I'm saying? Especially if y'all gave up pieces y'all needed. Y'all did it twice. Y'all did it twice, as in you gave up your younger pieces for AD, and then look what he doing.
I ain't worried about what the Lakers did. What they did, yeah. I already told them
what they did for Russ was kind of crazy. Like doing the Russ shit. Like you knew that y'all finna had it. So I'm just thinking, like, you know how he moved. By the mid-season, by the end of the season, that's when everything gonna start clicking. I know we at the beginning of the season and it's kind of tough right now. But however, if you just let it bled out a little longer, you'll see the courts show its true form.
Hey, this is the thing. I'm not even worried about what the Lakers, like I said, I'm off that Lakers ship, and it's not because of LeBron either. And I've been said that it's not because of them. The direction they did management, how they decided to go with Genie, and then they got his brother out of it, and that's why I just went my way. But I still gave the Lakers a chance. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
everything I knew that was coming to fruition actually happened. I said it. So saying that is just saying, hey, it is what it is. But the Lakers suck. Period. They suck.
Ouch.
They
The
suck.
Bulls.
They suck.
Well, I just gotta say one thing.
The Bulls.
Kyrie is back, and we're gonna really do our thing. So shout out to
Yeah, already.
Brooklyn.
Oh,
They like,
Rum.
hey, this is what they did to
Mm,
Kyrie.
mm.
They doing Kyrie the same way. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Kyrie. You sitting out. You
Yo,
came back to the NBA, now
that was
you got to
wrong of
sit
them.
out.
Hey, but we're gonna be there at Christmas. Hello,
come on, bro.
Lakerland.
It was all act, man. They made us want to believe Kyrie was gonna step on that court in the
Man, I ain't
NBA.
fall for that, dude. They had to make it as that, dude. They ain't forgot what that nigga trying to do to them.
Now them boy was hot, but they like I said, they
They
look
like
dumb because
this when they find out that nigga was on Kyrie. I don't like
yeah.
that shit. They got to sit out.
NBA think they slick, man. Come on, y'all. NBA think they slick.
And then they gonna send the media talking about this don't make no sense. This is not cohesive. Cause like Sean Marks held a press conference and all them questions was like, "Are you sure it's not gonna mess with the chemistry?" You're like, "Well, do you see what's going on right now?
Chemistry,
We don't even got guys
man.
on the
They on
court."
some bullshit. See, that's bullshit right there. These players, those players on their team were behind what Kyrie was doing, especially Kevin Durant.
Facts. Can't argue that.
And you don't think KD wanted Kyrie back on that court with him, knowing he
Nah,
had to try to do everything by his damn self?
I think Joe Masai, that's the owner of the Nets, he realized, yo, I'm trying to play a political game, but this is basketball. Let me get back to basketball. And he made a basketball move. That's all to it. Cause you see what if you seeing what Katie giving you about 40 minutes, you want to say them 40 minutes for the playoffs, not the regular season.
Hey, bro, don't trust that owner of the Nets. Don't trust
It's
that
not about it's
motherfucker.
not it's not about me trusting him or not. It's just more about just letting them see the shit progress. Because like from the draft picks that we did. First of all, we was in the same pocket. A lot of teams, not a lot of teams, but probably similar to more of the Lakers, as in like having like and over the cap and doing everything. But instead, what the Lakers
But you
did, they
gotta
gave
think
up.
about it like this too.
What's up?
He can have Kyrie play a couple of games, then trade his ass. The show
Uh,
other it was
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
no, you gotta think about that. You gotta think about that too,
Nah, that's
bro. You gotta
facetious.
think about
That being
see
facetious. Sometimes like I get what you're saying, Luda Ryder. I get what you're saying because I know that's you. But I get what you're saying. However, in this situation, especially how they've been so upfront about everything, nah, man, nah. Sean Marks don't even move like that, especially when he made the trade for Jared Allen and
you
Karis
think he
LeVert.
don't move like that.
No, I'm just
You
saying.
want
I'm saying track records show he don't. So that's all we can go off of. You know what I'm saying? So I'm bringing evidence of track record. I'm not just saying shit out my ass. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like I'm not saying oh blind faith. No, he actual evidence that shows that he don't move like that. Period. You know what I'm saying? And then every move they made, like bro, why would they like do all that shit just for Kyrie to get traded? That don't make sense. Because there's no really other piece out there that can fit in this
you
situation
ever
right now
heard showing
with
off
his
the
offense.
product before get you ever heard showing off the product for getting rid of it?
Yeah, but that's not this type of team. That's why if it was a New York team, then that'd be different. New York Knicks team. But this is a Brooklyn Nets. They all close knit. Bro, these niggas probably already knew Kyrie was finna come back, but they kept that shit so close to the vest that niggas can't get through with bullets. A bullshit. So that's what I'm trying to
Kyrie
tell you,
to
Louis.
at the first place, they should have did this part time playing thing from the beginning of the season. But you wait till you start
Nah,
losing players to pull
no. Cause let me tell you why. Let me tell you, Louis right. First of all, one, the idea of all right, let's bring back Kyrie playoff time compared to at the beginning of the season so he could burn out in different formats and there's too many lagging. That's the one reason. And then another reason that you didn't see James Harden playing how James Harden playing now. If you think
because
them
he
niggas knew
sucked.
that James Harden finna play how he playing right now, you think they would just say, you know what, Kyrie
No,
still stay home? That's what I'm saying.
no,
So
no,
it's all
no.
logical. It's
It
like
show
all this.
no. The new
Oh.
rules show how a type of play he really would be without the rules.
Nah, I don't think that. Like I said, he coming off of two. Hey, okay. Yeah, cause you kind of did walk back here. Yeah. So what's up? Hey, boy, my bad.
What up, everybody?
Salute, Lou,
TP,
baby. What's down with it?
What's good, Lou?
TP.
Hey,
What's
how
up?
your Bulls look yesterday, Lou? How you like that?
Shoot, I loved it. I couldn't.
That nigga
I was.
DeRozan was cooking yesterday, boy. They can't
Man,
stop
that
that
nigga is
nigga, huh?
cooking. I'm watching the fourth quarter right now on my phone. That nigga is cooking.
DeRozan was hot as fish grease.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, TP, how you
And
like
this
my
nigga
little
ain't
McCartney
take a
beat on
three though.
UConn
That's what I
Husky
like.
yesterday?
What'd you say?
How you like my little McCartney beating on UConn Husky yesterday?
Yeah, I'm watching. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna watch that game next year. I recorded it. That's what I do on my off days. I catch up on all the games that I missed, the ones I did watch, and the ones I, they got so many darn games on. Like they got double headers today on both networks. Then they got the same thing tomorrow for football. Shit's crazy.
That's bowl season. And look at JT Wright. That nigga DeRozan turned into MJ yesterday because
Mm-hmm.
that nigga ain't take a three. And
Mm-mm.
then look at he got to the line 17 times and made 16. Come on, man. That's what LeBron's supposed to be doing. But that nigga scared of the free throw
No,
line. So
James,
that nigga selling for all them fucking
James to
threes.
me, James
That
to
look
me,
like James Harden numbers.
That's how basketball should be right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Bulls I ain't gonna lie, man. Bulls nice, but I think the over gas is kind of getting out of hand now. I ain't gonna lie.
No
Nah, man,
indeed,
nah,
man. You
man, nah,
tripping.
nah, nah. They overgassing them by stopping
Boy, them
their
boys look
momentum.
nice, man.
Stop.
That's what
They
I
been
said.
they
I
they
said
they
James, they
been
nice.
they been trying to stop them boys' momentum ever since them boys got on that little hot start. All of a sudden he goes out. All of a
Oh,
sudden,
T. What
all of
Caruso
a sudden
had
Vince
yesterday,
got to
T?
go out. What you
You
say,
read the
bro?
stats earlier. What Caruso had yesterday? He had a nice shooting game yesterday.
I think he
Oh
like
yeah,
17, right?
I'm about to look it up right
Look
now.
at that. And you mean to tell me the role player couldn't use that shit? No, he wanted stank feed, huh? Got the whole locker room
I
funky.
tell you this, what they're
He
gonna
was
get is
6
the
of
Brooklyn
11
Nets
from the
a
field.
7-game series.
You high.
He was 6 of 11 for the
You high
field,
right now.
3 of
I'm
5
not
from the
gonna lie to you.
three.
You
He was
high off
2
I
the
of
bet
you
the
high off that
LeBron wish
gas.
he'd have kept
He was 2 of
Caruso,
4
Freddy
from
Krueger
the
now.
line. He had 9 rebounds. He had 2 assists, 1
Mm.
steal. He had
Look at
3
that.
turnovers though. But
Yeah, what? How
Dang.
many turnovers?
three
Three.
turnovers.
Compared to Russ,
That's
I'd
not
take them
bad. That's
three
not
over
bad.
them six all
Yeah.
day. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's
Wait,
not
what?
bad.
I'd take
You
them
know,
three over
And
them
he
I,
a
I'm
role
six.
I'm
player
an
too,
old
so
school. I'm an old head person, so 3 turnovers bad for a point guard.
yeah, but he off the bench though. It's not like he's
It
starting
doesn't
and
matter.
like he understands the
Doesn't matter.
situation. Sometimes you try to do too much on
That's
Yeah,
two
how
you
they
get
ends
the
and
look
that.
at
good with
point
the
guards.
bad.
Doesn't matter.
So that's right, T. You
James,
know, point guards that,
he,
and even though you coming off the bench, come on, man. Like point guards supposed
we
to
did
protect
this.
the ball.
Yeah, you got to
James,
protect that
we did
ball.
this without our best player on the court.
Yeah, Zach
Wait,
Levine ain't was playing.
man, hey man, keep it a buck. Man, D Rose ain't really your best player. Let's not act like that. He like Zach Levine, the franchise player, but come on, bro.
No, I
DeRozan is
give
the best player
DeRozan
though.
that because of experience. Other than that,
Rose is a good
him and
experience.
Zach Levine on that same level, boy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm
I'm
No, yeah,
saying.
they
telling
Like,
you.
mesh good together.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
they meshing good together.
Hey, this is
fact.
one thing I don't understand about the league, man. They'll have all the stories they want to, but I've been said that this why I don't get
They
on there.
selective.
This why I do every week. Look at all these teams that started off good. Look how they did Memphis. They didn't lose John Morant, but them dudes they didn't
Oh,
fold
they was
up.
still winning.
But that's how they kept it together though. Not everybody's not built like that, man.
Facts.
But
That's what I'm saying.
they should
Not
get
all these
coverage
dudes is
about
getting
that.
built like that.
They should get coverage about that. Like, oh, Memphis right
They
now
ain't
on the
they
game
ain't
winning
gonna get
streak.
no coverage. 'Cause you
That's
know
what I'm
what they're
saying.
trying.
Like even for
The
the
coverage is
whole
the
new
Lakers. For what reason? I don't know. That's more glamour.
for
And
example, I ain't gonna lie.
they already starting out the shit stain with the Kyrie shit. As soon as he gonna mention that, y'all so bored the NBA. Y'all want to have to still bring this man name up or something.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like that new NBA Today shit. That shit got a little buzz to it. That shit kind of buzzy to me. Like I don't like how they like it feels too forced. I felt like they should have probably just kept that shit off for a bit. It's nothing different, bro. It's like a ESPN but just with more color people. And I don't really like that shit, bro. Cause like they not really saying nothing. It's either like, yo, like this, like I said the other night with the Steph Curry shit. Like you stopping the game to present a reward. I mean, like not a reward, but like a ceremony for a record. That's not even like the top three. It's not assists all time. It's not rebound all time. It's not motherfucking points all time. It's a motherfucking advanced stat, aka 3 points. Like sad, man.
They have done that before. They have
When?
stopped games.
They did it with
But hey,
referee.
know what I noticed too? That analytics shit really did fuck up the game because Robert Ory brought up a good point yesterday. That nigga said, man, DeMar DeRozan did not take a 3 point and scored 38 points and got to the line 17 times. That's old school basketball. And when you look at the new day and age, they
I like that
when
style basketball right there.
and when he said when you look at the new day and age, all these unnecessary threes because of the analytics messed up the game. This what you have. He said, but I take that DeRozan performance any day over a Steph Curry shooting 33s just to hit 10 or 14. You know what I mean? Like that's not basketball, just
How
backing
many
up
times,
shots all day.
James? How many times they hate on Jordan because he didn't take too many 3-pointers back in the day? All he
Yeah,
did was
that's the only thing they do. That's the
Yo,
only thing they gonna
James.
hold him accountable. Jordan wasn't good at three because he wasn't taking them, bitch. How you gonna be good at something you ain't taking?
Yo,
You gotta
James.
stop it from doing this first.
You know what's so crazy? I seen it was Portland versus the Suns last week, where I'm watching the last quarter and in the third quarter as well. Bro, Portland offense, bro, all the niggas like you had three niggas on the outside of the 3 point line. Nobody's cutting, and bro, it was so bad, bro. I'm like, bro, this is why like Phoenix can have a comeback on y'all niggas because you got at least a point guard as in CP3 who gonna acknowledge some things about okay, this is looking kind of suspect. Let me work inside the paint to get them niggas more open shots, not have fucking Dane Litter try to dance at the top of the key with your three other niggas on the other side outside of the 3 line. Nobody's cutting. Nobody's trying to cut to the basket. It's weird.
Yeah. I was
Weird
about
as
to
fuck,
just
bro.
say that too, because I knew
I
where you
said
was
them at
going
my
there, but I was
job.
waiting for you to
I
say
said
it.
that same kind at my job. The same
I was just
kind.
finna say, do they got these in any where they ain't got these banana backwoods? I just see
Hey,
this new out
hey,
here.
hey, you notice? Hey, if you notice the pictures I be
Yeah, I can go through woods
posting
and
up,
make
they got
those.
they got the big old exhibit right there behind the thing. I can't
Boy,
get into them. I just don't do backwoods no more.
I'm about to put me
You
some
on
of this
that shit like
banana.
that, boy.
Nigga about to put this banana peel in the air.
I can go through the woods and
That
get
nigga
one and
stupid.
make those.
Boy, it look
I
good out there, Trey boy. That weather look good out there. It's cold as shit out here, boy.
It's cold out here too. It's raining right there here today. It's raining hard in the month.
right now, but it was just raining out here.
Hey James, I've been
super
trying to
good.
gas you. Hey James, I've been trying to gas you, bro. What do you think about
What's
all
up
this
with it?
hate? What do you think about all this hate Deion Sanders getting right now?
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They need to cut it out, man. Like, come on, man. What that man doing wrong? He doing everything by the book. He ain't did nothing wrong. And the only thing he trying to do is level the playing fields to me. And you getting mad at that? Y'all ain't trying to level the playing fields. Y'all holding us back as it is, man. Look at us. So when you got the Eddie Georges and the Deion Sanders coming down here trying to level the playing field, don't get mad. Don't get mad.
What
It ain't
happened?
from when the rabbit got the gun. You see what I'm
What happened
saying?
with
I
Dion?
hate the way they lost because in the championship game, but shit, they made noise this year. They did good. They moving up. This their first year beating Southern in
He
8
getting
years.
more hate because
You
he
dig
getting
what I'm
more hate
saying?
because
So
he getting like they hating right now because he getting the top recruit come to Jackson
that's why
State.
I'm telling you, he leveling the playing field. Ain't no nigga supposed to be
Man,
doing that.
hey,
Look,
I'm loving it.
if
I'm
he
gonna
was
tell you
white,
right
they
now,
wouldn't even
nigga
be
got me.
hating,
I'm
dog. That's
going
what
to
I'm
play for
telling you, Lou.
prime time too. I'm going
Fact.
to play for prime time too.
What nigga would
They
want
got
to
me
do that,
fucked up.
Trey? Come on, Trey.
Yeah, that's what I'm
What
saying. I
nigga
don't
you
know
wouldn't want to
whatever.
go?
I don't know wherever you grew up in, but look, let a Jerry Rice or any one of them type of niggas be coaching one of them teams. I'm going to play for them.
Especially at Black College too, dog. Come on,
Black
this ain't
college
no
man, and you know what?
D1.
They
I'm going
understand
home.
me. He
Yeah.
But they
understand
don't,
me off top.
they don't understand. They don't understand half the NFL pros came from black colleges back in the day. Jerry
Man,
Rice,
I salute to Dion, man. I like that shit. Dion, he got thick skin, man. He know how to handle stuff. He's
Niggas like
time.
Jerry Rice, they came from them small ass schools. Like Jerry Rice, T.O., they went to them small ass schools.
Yeah, Tennessee, Chattanooga, and shit. So that's why
Yeah,
they
and all
fucking
that.
over T.O. T.O. could be a
Paul
good coach.
Jones.
Man, they don't want to do that with those dudes, man. Not like that. They know some black coaches that could really just go out of here with the coaching thing, but that's the thing. They don't want to take they coaches who they already got where they got them at and get outranked by niggas. And I'm gonna leave it, and I mean it when I say it by niggas.
Think about this. Deion Sanders said, "I would take the Florida State job for Jackson State." And they told him no, so he took the Jackson State job, and look what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they offered them the Florida State job. Well, he wanted it.
No, he said
Well,
he
you know,
wanted the Florida State job.
no, I know he wanted to go home, but I'm saying I didn't know they denied him from getting it, knowing what Prime was meant to that university. So that goes to show you, I only need you to make money for us then, because you was an athlete. You can't do nothing for us now. You see what I'm saying?
As
so
no
look what
coach,
Prime doing.
we don't believe, we don't believe in your coaching talents. You ain't talented. See, they don't think you talented as a coach. Oh, we didn't get you because your brain. We didn't think you understood. For we just knew you know how to stick motherfuckers. Okay.
We just know you was fast and you ran. Run, boy, run.
Think about this. Remember that prime time camp he had where he teach all those little kids and those future high school future college football players how to play football the right way, and look how great they did in college and now in the pros. You telling me this guy would have been a great head coach? Come on now.
Man, I bet the Prime shocked a lot of niggas, because just think about it. The first year Prime came, it was still during a pandemic, so a lot of people wasn't playing. They canceled the first season, so the recruiting fucked them up a lot. Now look at the recruiting class and how niggas decommitting and going over there. And them motherfuckers is mad, dog. They pissed off right now because they know where the money about to start going there. Eddie George at Tennessee State about to turn that program around, making noise. You got another dude just came back to the HBCU. I forgot his name. He coaching one of them. Then
don't forget about the head coach of Grambling now.
Yeah, I was just about to bring him up too. So Hugh Jackson going back to the HB. Man, listen, we about to be lit again, man. And that's all I want. Just level the playing field. Y'all got us playing these Washingtons and USCs and putting us on the schedule for warm-up games for them. Give us the same type of players. Let us get some of these 4-5-star recruits too. I always think we could run with them niggas, the HBCUs, dog. And you know they band ain't got shit on us.
Hey, but you know what he gotta watch out for? You know what he gonna have to watch out for, right, James? When you start getting recruits and doing all that, they like to think it's something illegal going on or try to pop something up in there. Oh, how did you get this nigga? What did you promise him?
Tampering and shit.
Now you a target because you took the number one prospect away from all of these high colleges that really like to get money. All these high alumni colleges, you took that from them to make money off of this kid. So now you are a target and not a good target.
But D1 boosters get way more than Division 2 and 3 boosters, man. Them dudes ain't making that type of money that the boosters making on the D1 level. You see what I'm saying? The D1 boosters could buy you a whole land and house and provide for the rest of your life, as long as you making money from them. But you can't get that from no black colleges. You can't get that from no Division 3 schools. Because they ain't got it like that. They might have a few boosters through that motherfucker to try to, keep it up and make it relevant, but they ain't got the D1 boosters that they should have because of that. And that's why I say level the fucking playing field. Somebody had to make a stance. You dig what I'm saying? Like, why nobody don't want to come back home and coach anyway? Like, and try to help some of these young black kids stay off the streets, stay off these corners. And like I say, somebody had to make a change, and I'm glad Dion did that shit first, because now you got Eddie George doing it. You got all the rest of these players falling in the suit. And I hope T.O. come back and coach, because he's still trying to play, and they blackballing him. That's
Man,
real
hey,
talk. T.O. I
hey,
think
look.
T.O. can go out there and do better than half of some of these niggas
He
past
can
40,
he
nigga.
can I think he can do what Rob doing. He can do just what Rob Gronkowski ass is doing. He can catch a couple here and there, man. You want a first down? T.O. can go out there and run 5-6 yards, nigga, can go out there and catch the ball, nigga. He
Yeah, T.O. can
he can
still do a fly and burn some of these niggas, and that's facts, 3,000.
Yo,
Take some of that
like
money and
you
put
said,
from these
red
big
zone.
name
Look,
schools and put it
red
back.
zone. If you talking about red zone, bring T.O. in there in that red zone
Yeah.
because he ain't easy to tackle. He ain't easy to tackle.
Man, you seen that video with him, Tyreek, and Chad Johnson?
yeah,
When
I
they
seen
was
that.
racing,
Tyreek gave that boy 5 or 10 yards. T.O. burnt the shit out of him.
T.O. said, "Yeah, you
He couldn't
shouldn't have
even
did that.
catch
It
it.
ain't like I'm slow. Yeah,
That's what I'm
it
saying.
ain't.
And T.O. over 40 and Tyreek couldn't catch that nigga. Go look at it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I
So
seen
keep
it.
hating.
T.O.
T.O.
out there
still works
running like
out
a.
every day.
T.O. smoked the shit out of it.
Hey, that's why I said y'all want to call. Don't get me wrong. I know y'all give what y'all call that nigga. I said if that's Megatron, T.O. is Optimus Prime, my nigga.
Yo, what y'all
T.O.
think
keep
about
himself in shape.
Hey, I take T.O.
T.O.
over Randy
keep
Moss
himself
and
in
all them
shape.
niggas, though. It's just that he had a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
drops.
that's my favorite receiver, man. After Jerry Rice, like that's
Yeah,
my favorite
T.O. number
receiver,
2 to
T.O. And
me.
they both 49er. And they both 40 come from that 49er branch. So you know I'm loving it like McDonald's.
Yeah, but
Hey
see,
man,
this the
shout
whole
out
thing.
to
They
the
should have never
49ers
pushed Jerry
for
Rice
getting that
out.
big ass win, boy. We needed that one.
Who? The 49ers?
Hell yeah. See, I always love when 49 beat Atlanta.
Well, you know, that been
Man,
a
we
rivalry
need
game, though.
but you
I
know what?
remember
I
Dion
don't
tried to shake Jerry Rice's hand. That nigga Jerry Rice
man.
ain't want to shake that boy hand.
Uh-uh. Mm-mm.
What
And
the fuck
that
you
nigga
gonna shake my
Dion was
hand for? I'm
on me.
trying to pipe your ass, boy. Fuck all that. Trying to bust your ass right
Dion,
now.
hey, Dion was out there playing smart defense. That nigga bump and run Jerry on some, then he won't touch him at all. That was like this nigga out here playing mind games. But I
That could
tell
be a
you,
fact too, though. 3,000 said the D1 boosters be giving away money just so they could probably dig dirt up on you or something. Because they know if you take it, they got it. So
yep,
that's why I say, hey, they did it to Chris Webber. So that's why I agree with that. You know,
that's
they
why I
did it to a
said
lot of
Dion
niggas.
gotta watch
Reggie
out.
Bush.
Right now, they're doing the
Deion
same
Sanders
shit.
gonna have to stay clean as fuck, man. Right now, he gonna have to like really walk with a clean thing because they gonna be trying to figure out how he pulled that off, and they gonna come up. You know, they gonna be on him. Don't nobody mess up right now.
Hey, he
Nah,
better be
but this
cool.
what I say.
Dion better
Dion
be
is a
cool.
God fearing man,
Dion better
dog.
be cool
Dion
with
in the
all his
church, bro.
ex-wives. Dion better be cool with all his ex-wives because they can use them to get the dirt on Dion.
Nah, but listen, Dion, he believe in God, man. That man in the church, like for real, for real. You could tell, like even though he an entertainer with the prime time must be the money and all that, singing and rapping, that don't mean he not God fearing man. I know that for a fact, boy. That
Yeah,
nigga, that nigga don't,
I
that
saw
nigga
that.
don't play with that
I
God.
saw
That man, that dude serious about that. Everything he
yeah,
do,
I
he
saw
praise that
Deion
man.
Sanders Hall of Fame feast.
No, Randy Moss cool though, but I'm talking about if you look at the physicality of the
I
receivers,
think T.O.
Randy
better
Moss
than
was
Randy
a
Moss.
man. I take T.O. all day, man. Route running and all. I ain't saying Randy Moss
I'm
can't
gonna
run the
tell you.
route tree,
I'm gonna tell
but
you.
I just seen him
I'm
do a
gonna tell
lot
you.
of flies and pipe 3 niggas at a
On
time by
yeah,
jumping over
on
niggas.
the football level, I'm taking T.O. You know why? Because he's not going to tell me no to any route or any catch. He's going to
That's
go
what
through
I'm
the middle.
saying.
He's going to see. You got Randy Moss. He like I ain't going down the middle. What you mean you not? We need you. You the best hands. We need the first down going straight down the middle. Throw it up. Throw it down.
Yeah,
I'm
he
going
gonna
deep.
try to burn
No.
3 niggas. He
I'm
gonna
a,
pipe niggas all day.
my favorite TO catch of all time had to be the Green Bay Packers in the playoff catch down the middle for
Yeah,
that
when you
touchdown.
start crying. When you been crying.
Yeah,
Coming from
Uh-huh.
man, I
Tennessee,
thought
Chattanooga, who thought T.O. was gonna do some type of shit like that anyway? Become the
Come on,
second.
man.
Man, come on, man. This dog, he ain't go to no D1 school, and he come
You
to the
heard what he
league and
said?
tortured that motherfucker.
He said I wasn't even supposed to be as good as I was. Like they didn't have him like that. They didn't think T.O. was that. That nigga came there and put the work in, man, and got better than niggas.
No, I like that nigga too though, Trey. Cause that nigga believe in himself, even if nobody. That nigga say, "Get your popcorn ready."
My
I
boy,
love me some
man,
meat.
that nigga come
Boy,
out
when he
there and
said
clown
that,
you. I love when he put that
yeah,
ball in that star too. I loved it. I love when he put
that,
that ball on that star. I was loving it. I'm
that
like,
nigga
yeah,
said, "I
nigga.
love me some meat."
And seeing
That was
Emmitt
my
Smith,
favorite thing
and
he
seeing Emmitt
said.
Smith try to hit him, Emmitt Smith would
Hey,
have
when
be
he
like,
was with
Yeah,
when he
Josh
was
Keys
with
down
when he
bad,
was
but
with
hey,
Philadelphia, when he was in Philadelphia, that nigga poured that popcorn on his face, and then when that nigga had went up there to the cameraman, told him move out the way, let me get this one.
yeah, T.O. had the pen. That dude, dog, he was so creative.
T.O.
Him
went
and
to
Chad
Chad.
Johnson
He
to
went to
me.
Chad.
Yeah, Ocho, that's my
hmm
nigga. Yeah, Sweet Feet. I call that nigga Sweet
He
Feet.
went over
Nigga
there
said,
and made Chad be the number 2 though. Don't nobody pay attention to that.
I think Chad did not care though. Chad was like, okay, y'all be number
no, they were
2.
blackballing Chad
Y'all,
too though. Cause Chad ain't played. Chad wasn't playing the game. Chad was making his
Mm-mm.
own shit on the sideline. Chad was doing shit they didn't want him to do. That's why when he went to New England, come on, man, a nigga that can run every route, Sweet Feet like that, in and out of breaks. How the fuck he can't get a playbook? But everybody else can. The Chris Hogans can. Man, get the fuck out of here. They ain't want Chad to get that fucking
what
playbook.
what Teddy did on ESPN, calling him out, man. I about ready to. I wish I could go to ESPN and slap Teddy in the face. Man, shut the fuck
Who
up,
did that,
man.
Lou?
The linebacker from former New England Patriots linebacker Teddy.
Oh, Teddy Bruschi.
Yeah,
That nigga better get off T.O., bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. That nigga, even dog, he the only nigga to still have 20 catches in the game too, though, huh? I think Brandon Marshall broke that bitch by one, but T.O.
Yeah, he
went got
did.
20
Brandon
catches in the
Marshall.
game, nigga.
Yep.
T.O. went and got that.
And
Then
look,
he damn near did
that
it
was on
again. That nigga
Jerry.
had like
That was
18 or
on. And
19 or something.
look, that was on Jerry night too.
Hell yeah, I remember that. I remember
That
that.
was on the last game Jerry being a 49er. That nigga went out there and broke out. He like, I didn't try to take over his night. That's just how the ball came.
hey, Jerry Rice was loving every minute of it though.
Yeah, because they was trying not to let Jerry get a catch, though. See, they was putting that coverage on Jerry. They
Yeah,
were trying not to let him get one
they
catch.
were gonna triple team him. You know, if it's your night, they not letting you get a fucking
Yeah,
2 yard
they not
screen,
trying to
nigga.
let you go. Yeah, they not trying to let you do the money dance. They ain't trying to let you do the money dance on your day.
So
They know what's
T.O.
going
stepped
on.
up to the plate. Everything went to that nigga. That
hmm
nigga was catching that shit. And dog, like I say,
Everything.
look at his size. When Philadelphia suspended that nigga, what you saw that nigga doing? That nigga ain't pull off no James Harden, go get no 100 buns, get all depressed and go to the club, make it rain. That nigga was in the driveway on the treadmill doing sit-ups, push-ups. Nigga, I'm ready. Whenever
And
nigga
guess
be ready,
what,
I'm come straight to the Cowboys
Jay?
13-3.
Jay, look, this fit to hurt him. This fit to hurt him when I say this. You know who his boy
Salute,
was when it
Mojo.
came to that basketball too. It was that Kobe Bean. That nigga was a
Oh
Kobe
yeah.
Bean guy.
But T.O.
That
could
nigga
ball,
loved
yeah.
Kobe because
T.O.
he
was
worked.
underrated in basketball.
Oh yeah.
T.O. had a little, he
Oh yeah.
played basketball, he could dunk, and he had a nice little shot. But, bruh, I ain't disrespecting him on that between them lines, dog. That nigga was a monster, bro. Like I say, only thing
Man,
he had was drops. Everybody had drops. But I'm just saying, if you
that
look at the body of
nigga,
work, the longevity, broke leg,
man,
9 catches, 122. Donovan McNabb sold them niggas out, man. Why that nigga ain't run?
man.
He run against everybody that whole season. Now he don't want to take out not one time in his fucking Super Bowl. Man, get the fuck out of here. McNabb sold that dude out, and that man came back on a broke ankle to help you win.
You
That
know
man ain't
why?
had that shit to do
McNabb said, I'd be damned if we
if you
fuck
get the
around and win
MVP.
this Super Bowl and you get MVP straight up
Yeah.
and you get
It's
the
almost,
fucking
hey
MVP.
James, it's almost like at 10.
I'd
It's
rather
almost like at
lose
10.
this motherfucker, nigga. I'd rather lose this
Fact.
motherfucker, nigga,
It's
than let
almost
you
like at
get MVP.
It's almost like at Tennessee Titans Rams game back in the Super Bowl. Steve McNair running
You
this
can
whole season, but he right to. But
T.O.
in the
did
Super
take
Bowl,
the team from him though, bro. I don't give a damn. T.O. did. The fans love T.O. Who don't love T.O. when he with you? Like, damn, how you can't love that shit this nigga out here doing stiff arming linebackers, catching the ball, shimmy shaking. He basically was like, like his the way his mentality was on going to work on you was like on some Kobe shit, but then he mixed it with some Steph Curry shit and jiggle on you, like, and start clowning on you. Be like so damn frustrated because you know you really can't stop it. That nigga Michael Strahan said T.O. used to work out. He the only receiver. He didn't care what he said. It don't matter what the weather is. T.O. ain't got no shirt on because he want the cornerbacks to get intimidated on what they got to try to tackle. I said, what the fuck?
Dog, he wasn't lying though. Look at all the warm-ups before Tia went out there. That nigga have on some tight ass like warm-up pants, the little headphones with a hat with no shirt on.
No shirt on.
Like, nigga, you ain't cold. I'm like, boy, ain't no fucking
with his
way.
hat on backwards. With his hat on backwards with the headphones. And that's what he said. He said, you wasn't fooling me. He said, see, I was big too. So it didn't intimidate me. He said, but you was intimidating my cornerbacks because they'd come and tell us we'd be on the sidelines and we could hear him. They'd be like, you see that motherfucker over there? We'd be like,
nigga look like
he about to
Luther
have a hell of
Rickman
a
around
day.
that bitch.
Michael Strahan
Still could
said,
have played the Hulk, boy.
Michael Strahan said once he hear his quarterback, he said once he hear his quarterback say that, he said, well, he about to have a hell of a game. they don't want to attack
I'm sorry,
him no more.
This always made me laugh. After he said after they won a press conference, he said, that's my quarterback, man. That's my quarterback.
No, but the only thing he was doing was keeping it real. Because if you think about it, dog, coaching always hampered a good team. Cowboys went 13-3. Y'all played good the whole season. That's what I'm telling you about right now with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Saints. It's hard to beat a team 3 times, especially when you're in that division and you got to play them in that wild card of that divisional round, getting out that first round because y'all both know each other.
Have you seen the last 3 Baltimore Ravens games, man?
Man,
John
listen,
Harbaugh.
I fire his ass. I fire him.
The last 3
got to
games,
go,
he is
Jay.
coaching.
Boy, that nigga be coaching in Alaska. I hope he dress warm. Like Scarface told you, boy, you gonna be working in Alaska. Them dudes supposed to be undefeated right now with Lamar Jackson out. He keep going for them fucking 2-point conversion. That remind me of San Diego beat themselves against the Chiefs. This man went for it on 4th down 5 times and only got 1 of them. If you kick those 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, that's 12 points. You lost by 7. You would have beat Kansas City. That shit don't even go down to the wire like that. Take the fucking points, man. Patrick Mahomes was struggling the whole season, and he showed you that. The defense turned it around. They still struggling. But y'all ain't talking. Y'all talking about Dak, but y'all ain't talking about his struggle and his defense stepping up, bailing him out. Our defense lead the league in turnovers and everything, but you don't hear them niggas saying none of that. They keep talking about Dak struggling. He ain't gonna win it. They gonna lose. But they talking about Patrick Mahomes can make it to the Super Bowl with his team playing the same way we playing. Defense playing lights out. Quarterback suck. Period.
Hey,
Keep
James,
the same fucking energy.
Hey, James, remember what I said a couple months ago? The way they gonna do Dallas and all that and the other teams? Wasn't I right?
Yeah, but listen, this the whole thing. Mojo, I feel you on that. But listen, this the whole thing. Patrick Mahomes ain't playing good neither. But look, they got the top seed. Dallas is number 2. Dallas got the number 2 seed since Arizona lost. But they still talking about we gonna lose. They ain't giving. They looking at our defense, talking about they ain't gonna be able to withstand it and all this and that because of Dak. Because of Dak. But who keep getting Dak the ball? The last 4 games, the last 3 games since 1994, nigga. We got 4 turnovers in each one of those games. And guess what our record is? 3-1. And the only game we lost was to Kansas City.
Like I said, you cannot trust them in the playoffs. They can screw y'all over just like that because they had before.
3000 just made a good point. But the dude is more accurate than Lamar Jackson. He throw with anticipation. See if you have a quarterback that can anticipate the throw and throw a receiver open. That's what number 2 showed me that Lamar Jackson don't have, and I've been trying to tell you niggas that. Without the running and without him throwing that bitch over the top to Hollywood here and there, I don't see Lamar Jackson being no accurate quarterback.
Look, what you think about this though? Because you know who else wasn't an accurate quarterback? Colin
Who?
Kaepernick, right? Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
He wasn't accurate, but I'm gonna tell you this: I think that the other brother will do better with Lamar than this brother. If you look at when he had they got his offensive coordinator who's running the calls for Lamar Jackson that ran them for him. But I think Jim will get to Lamar better than this brother is. Or whichever one they is, John Harbaugh, the one in college right now, he will do better with Jackson than this one. Because he never had no dude like this.Is brother has. He hasn't. He had fucking Joe Flacco, and they let them niggas, they let that bum ass bitch get a Super Bowl. And look at him now on his way out of here.
Yeah. But the Super Bowl come off the strength of the defense, and that was the last of the Mohicans of that defense.
They did that. They did
Ed
that because
Reed,
Ray Lewis ass
the Ray
announced his
Lewis,
motherfucking retirement, and they switched the whole motherfucking script. That's what it was. They was like, damn, he's one of the greatest, and since he gonna put the retirement on it, we might as well cap him off like that. They was gonna have us win that motherfucker.
Man,
yeah, that's all that was. He knew it too. He
I'm
knew
still
it too.
pissed about that.
He knew it too. That's why he said, hold on. They're gonna let these niggas beat us. Let me let them know I'm done. So they can give it to us. That's all that was. So fuck that. But I believe that the other brother would do better with Jackson than him. Because this brother don't know how to, he ain't never had no player like this. The other brother had.
But see, this the whole thing. Jim Harbaugh played to his strength. He knew his quarterback couldn't throw, so he made it easy for him to make those reads and make easy throws. When you look at the Greg Roman or whatever fuck his name is system in Baltimore under Jim Harbaugh brother, that's a running team. So
like Patrick Mahomes
yeah,
or something.
they got him in the wrong scheme. And then the plays that you got him throwing it, that's why he worked the tight end more than the receivers. Just like yesterday. Huntley came in yesterday and your boy Mark Andrews ain't miss a beat. That nigga had a damn another career game yesterday. And if it weren't for Jim Harbaugh, dog, I seen this man cost them 2 games going for it. Maybe 3. All 3 times they went for it on trying to win it on 2-point conversion instead of playing for the OT. First of all, and this is my last point. If you got a backup quarterback, all these injuries, and you in a dogfight with Green Bay, that's a good sign within itself. That they just ain't come in there and molly-wop your ass, knowing Aaron Rodgers is supposed to be this transcendent thrower of the ball that everybody keeps saying he is. But y'all still was in this game, had a chance to win in overtime, but you chose to try to do something when you know you handicap for us skill position players, offensive linemen, running backs, your starting quarterback down. Now, this is what I will say. When the quarterback did come out on that semi rollout, man, they had a lane. You could drive a whole Mack truck through that bitch. He could have ran that 2-point conversion in. Why he tried to squeeze that shit over there in that corner, Mark Andrews, I don't know. Maybe y'all can answer it. Y'all go.
He was double coverage. That was a bad pass.
Yeah, he should have ran it, Lou. That's what I'm saying. That shit was wide open.
Saying, no. At the time, I thought Brown wide open in the back of the end zone too. Brown,
him too.
I'm like,
go ahead, Lou. I said him too, though. You right. Brown was open too, coming on that back line.
It's like I don't know if the guy, like they got the little microphones inside the helmet. I don't know if he was told to throw the ball to Mark Andrews or because they did a little rollout. I'm like, everybody knew that ball was going to Mark Andrews because they do it every time on 2-point conversions.
Man, that was a bad route. The nigga who ran the route fucked the route up because he must have time to fake in and go out because he a tight end. He not fluid with the hips. So the route was too close to the sideline. Anyway, you ain't get a man a chance to even, fake the man to make him go to the opposite so you can bait him. Like I said, they should have just ran that shit, power that shit, and run. Because the lane was wide open. It was drawn up a semi-roll pass option. The quarterback just ain't run it. Go look at that play, dog. They showed it from the back of the quarterback, from the backside. Man, when that nigga semi took out to the right, that fucking lane opened up so quick because they had 2 niggas on Mark Andrews. Like you say, Hollywood was coming up the back line from the backside, wide open. He could have just touch passed it to him, or he could have ran it. It was a run pass option. I don't know, bro. Jim Harbaugh got to go, dog. John, I keep saying Jim. John, bro, I never did like him.
Right now, Right now, Baltimore should still be number one seed going into the playoffs
Facts.
because they would have had 11 wins right now if they was played it right. Now, if you lose these next 3 games, you probably out the playoffs because the Cleveland Browns, Cincinnati Bengals, Pittsburgh Steelers ain't that far ahead from y'all from the division right now. They
I
catching
got
up to y'all.
Cincinnati winning that. I got Cincinnati winning that division.
That's what I'm saying.
Now because of all
Cincinnati,
the injuries. I changed my pick because y'all got injuries, Lou. Baltimore got a lot of injuries. And when
and
Lamar Jackson
think
coming back?
about it, James. I think they play on Cincinnati next too.
I got you 3,000. I'm off that day, so I got you.
I'm so
I ain't
glad.
tripping.
Hey James. Hey, and I believe, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm with you. I got Cincinnati too because I was glad we pulled that motherfucking game out against them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers, boy, woo.
Oh, San Francisco, that was a
They
nice
did.
dog fight. And then
Boy,
y'all,
that was a
that
nice fucking game.
hey, bro, that team
Them
gonna
nigga
be
had me. That
scary.
young nigga
About 4
Burrow.
years.
That nigga Burrow had me scared than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I like this young motherfucker out here throwing this motherfucking ball. He throwing this
We
Give him
had
motherfucking
4
ball
years
like
though,
it ain't
like
no
Trey.
tomorrow.
we had that big like I thought the game was over when 49ers had that big lead on the Bengals, but Burrows is another person. Burrows is going to win multiple Super Bowls in his future.
Hey, bro, this might
Yeah.
sound funny,
And it ain't
dog,
got nothing to do with. And
but
it
I
ain't got
would
nothing to
take
do
him
with
over
talent.
Patrick
It ain't got nothing to do
Mahomes.
with talent. That nigga explosive, man.
I take Joe Burrows over Patrick Mahomes. No bullshit.
Hmm.
Look at his track record. Look at him from a rookie to now. And he ain't on the team, and he ain't had the weapons that Patrick Mahomes got. The, but look,
I was like everybody else at the time when Joe Burrow got picked by Cincinnati Bengals. I was like saying, "Oh, his career done." But I was
no,
dead
I
wrong.
said that till they got Jamal Chase though,
No,
Lou.
He a franchise changer.
When
He
they
like
got
a Joe,
Jamal Chase, I
not
say
Joe.
yeah.
He like a Dan Marino. Like you know how Dan Marino when he got to the Miami, it was like once he let it was like yeah they got Dan. He changed them. Yeah, he made them niggas be a contender.
I agree with that 3,000, but listen, you know they ain't gonna put him over no fucking Lamar Jackson, not no Samuel the third. They gonna keep Samuel the third in there, boy. They gonna keep that nigga in there and they gonna run him to death. That's all they gonna do. They gonna cause listen, you need somebody that can at least precision pass. When you say precision passing, anticipating the throw, that means throwing a nigga open. Cause the nigga ain't gonna always be open. So you gotta throw him open. That's why they praise Aaron Rodgers so much. Cause he know how to anticipate. You seen that throw that nigga did yesterday? The nigga was in that nigga hip pocket, and soon as Scanlon turned around, the ball was in his chest. The linebacker was right there. The what dog? I'm so tired of y'all weak ass era. Why y'all niggas don't look back for the ball though? That's my problem. Y'all could these niggas could be having 30 intercepts in our era. You know how many niggas look back in our era for the ball? I ain't talking about the poo niggas, the third stringers, and all. I'm talking about the niggas who was really out there and had to earn a spot, who really knew about playing the game the right way. You ain't just throwing that shit in my section and you looking and I ain't looking. You looking, I'm looking at you, look at the ball come so you can pike me. So when you turn your head and look and your eyes get big, oh, I'm turning around jumping at the highest peak. I need that. Same thing with Trayvon Diggs yesterday in the end zone. Same thing with Dallas been doing the last 3, 4 games, like I told y'all. I don't know who been telling them to look for the ball, but since everything them niggas throw on us and our cornerbacks in that vicinity and we looking, oh, we coming underneath that shit, scooping it. That's why Malik Hooker picked that shit. If Malik Hooker would have stood there and waited for it, that nigga would have caught that shit. But the fact of the matter, when your boy look, Malik Hooker look, he drove on the ball. And that's why he was able to come underneath that shit and pick it. You can't just sit there and watch that nigga dick you all day, man. Y'all niggas don't never look for the ball. Defensive backs wise, I'm talking about defensive purposes. Y'all linebackers be getting piped and y'all be right there. How y'all be letting them niggas throw that shit in there like that when you only thing y'all do is stick your fucking hand out? Look at the defensive ends. They looking at the quarterback. They jumping up, tipping that shit, catching intercepts more than the DBs. See what I'm saying? Look how easy that is. If you turn around and look, you can see that shit just as well as the fucking defensive tackle. Hit that shit, tip it to yourself. Defend that shit better than what y'all doing, man. Half of these receivers shouldn't even be getting no 111 catches on y'all. 11 catches? Bitch, you better be lucky you get 4. Bitch, I'll bite your ass before I let you get 11 catches on me, nigga.
Yeah, the
Mechanic.
analytics have fucked the game up, man. You ain't allowed to
Yeah.
do. You ain't allowed to play defense no more. You're not allowed to really run the offense you want to run. You got follow the analytics and it's bullshit.
I don't be worried about it no more, Lou. That's why I work 7 days a week, man. I watch it when it's a big
Cause
game because I got the love for the game. But other than that, I ain't missing no days of work to be watching this rigged ass, fugazi ass shit. Nigga don't look for the ball
I'm
ass
looking
shit. Nigga like getting
I'm
piped ass shit.
because I'm looking at the Birds today, man. They ain't like the Bird team back in the past when they play great defense and run the ball down your throat. Now you gotta be able to pass the ball 30 or 40 times and run this screen plays. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, Lou, y'all better listen. Y'all got receivers though, dog. See that dude from Texas, number 13? Duvernay, whatever fucking name. Man, that little dude cold, dog. I swear to God, dog, that little dude is cold. Y'all got Hollywood to take the top off the defense, and y'all got the dude Bates,
All
and
right.
y'all got 2 tight ends.
James, let me ask you, who y'all got? Who you got for your MVP, James, of the season?
I ain't gonna lie, right now, I hate to say it, I give it to that funky bitch Aaron Rodgers because that bitch ain't gonna throw
Yeah.
no intercept to save his soul. And the only reason why they gonna give it to him because he's the number 1 seed. That bitch will throw that bitch in the ground before he throw a pick. You understand? And that would make him look like he know what the fuck he doing, but that count as an incomplete, nigga.
Like I said, James, I told you they're gonna make sure the top three they are always gonna make sure top three is Aaron Rodgers.
I'm gonna tell you this
Tom
though.
Brady.
I'm gonna tell you this. You know, if you get the MVP, you don't get the Super Bowl. That has not been
And
happening in these last years. If you win MVP, more than likely you do not get the Super Bowl. So that means he's disqualified from the Super Bowl. He's gonna get put out. I'm going off of the curse. The curse of the MVP trophy. You get MVP, you don't get Super Bowl MVP.
say, bro, I'm going off the curse that's on the Madden cover too. Name a nigga who was on that cover went to the Super Bowl. Don't worry, I wait.
Yeah.
And they got Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes on that bitch. See what I'm trying to get at?
I gotta.
Hey, I'm like this. They better watch that.
I got a weird ass feeling they may do it 2 years in a row and try to make the team, the stadium that the Super Bowl's in, the team from that city go.
Where's that this year anyway?
It's out here. It's the Rams and the Chargers.
So you think it's gonna be the
Sophie
battle of
Stadium,
LA?
baby. It's in Inglewood.
Yeah, so you think it's gonna be the battle of LA?
Yeah, I think it could be. I think they could make it like that. I think one of the LA teams can be up in there. I ain't gonna say battle of LA, but I damn sure think the Rams and maybe the Chargers, they may be one of the teams that they slide to the Super Bowl just to make more money, like for the city of LA.
Hey, I still think 49 still got a good chance.
I don't. They're gonna let us be in the playoff, probably, like, certain things, but we already got what we wanted. I noticed one thing, and I'm gonna stick to that. Teams that needed new stadiums built, they let them be good for like 2 seasons up until when the stadium got built, and then after that they was done with them. They probably gave them a Super Bowl run and all that, but after that they
that's
was
just for the
done with them. So they
revenue.
let you be good.
Look at Atlanta.
Yeah, for the
Remember
revenue.
Atlanta got that
That's all they
fucking
did. Yep,
Mercedes
Atlanta.
Benz. They went to the fucking Super Bowl with New England, Cleveland.
Look at Cleveland. Look at
nigga
Cleveland.
ain't lying.
Look at Cleveland. They pretty good now, and that's because they want the stadium to get built. So that's all it. That's what it look. We got our stadium. Our shit was built, and they had the Super Bowl in the motherfucker already. So you know what I mean. They just gonna keep us afloat for a while.
And that was the fastest I ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Like a stadium being built, and then boom, that go to Super Bowl right there in that bitch already. Because you know that shit switch up.
Super Bowl. And look how they doing our Super Bowl percentage though now. See, we was the team that was perfect in the Super Bowl. Now They
All right,
whooping
man.
our
In trouble.
asses
Hey,
in
y'all
the
hold
Super
it down.
Bowl.
I'll be right back. I'll be back about 10, 15 minutes, man. I'm gonna make my run and be done for the day.
All right.
Let's go.
If
Y'all
you
hold
know,
it down.
if you
Hit them
notice it,
likes, hit them
James,
likes up. Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all. We cooking today. Go ahead.
they making the 49ers the beat on team when we make it to the Super Bowl. When we used to beat on the teams, like we was perfect in the Super Bowl. Now it's like, well, y'all got 5 of them. Y'all can afford to get y'all ass whooped. Don't make us ass cushion the whoopee cushion.
Yeah,
I'm
and I don't
not
like
used to
that
going to
though,
Super
Trey,
Bowls
because
and
I ain't
losing
gonna lie,
shit.
y'all.
Man, fuck
When I
that,
seen
man.
that
I
Super Bowl
want to
against,
catch Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't want to be behind the I don't want to be behind no damn New England Patriots. Man, fuck that.
hey, that's what I was about to say too though. What y'all think about this shit? Because I heard this in the wind from an OG, and the nigga man him was talking like a couple of weeks ago. And he was like, "Man, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You know, money been involved in this shit for so long." He said people was killing Bill Belichick last year. Now, what if they make this shit out of Tom Brady New England Super Bowl?
Mm.
I'm gonna be
That's
mad
something to
about
think
that.
about.
I'm be pissed off
If they
about
did
that.
if they
You
did
know
that,
it's
right?
about the money. If
Yeah,
Tom
you know
Brady
if
and
they
New
did
England go
that.
to the Super Bowl, come on, dog.
Yeah, and
What's up,
they
Aries
gonna let
baby?
Tom Brady
Salute.
beat.
I
I'm gonna be
had I
honest,
had
because
text
if
you off my cousin tablet, Lester Wallace, but I don't know if you thought that was me. But salute, Queen. Much love to you, baby. Go ahead, Trey. You got it.
if Tom Brady and Belichick meet in the Super Bowl, this my outcome on it. I feel like Tom Brady will win, right? And this is why. I feel like all Belichick has to do is get to the Super Bowl to prove he don't have to literally win it. All he has to do is get to the Super Bowl with another quarterback, and it proves that he wasn't carried by Tom Brady. That's what I believe. If he just get there with another quarterback, he proves it was never
So
just
you don't
Tom
think they're
Brady.
gonna let Belichick beat Brady? Because if it weren't for that missed field
Not in
goal,
the
and I
Super
think
Bowl.
bad play calling, New England's supposed to beat them bitches early in the season when they lost 16-13.
To
Your
me, what
boy tried to kick
solidified?
that field
They
goal.
they always
Huh?
solidified Belichick. They've been solidified Belichick as the greatest coach, right? It was just solidified, like he's the greatest. It ain't even no
Yeah.
argument. They don't even argue motherfuckers with him. So who always get the argument still? Tom Brady. So who needs to win still? Like Tom Brady.
But shit, he got the most Super Bowls. How the fuck he need to still win?
Yeah, but most Super
He got he
we
got
always
Tom
knew.
Brady got 7 Super
No,
Bowls. That's more than the Cowboys, San Francisco. You understand? He got
and
more
with
than
him
New
having
England
7 Super
franchise.
Bowls, look, with him having Super Bowls, the Hall of Famers, the guys who are in the Hall of Fame, the OGs who played it, do not look at him, even the quarterbacks, as better than them. They say, I just wish I played in the Tom Brady era. You got niggas who went to 4, 5 Super Bowls, 6,
I
7
agree.
or whatever. And in those times when they was getting their ass brutalized and beat. So how many times
Yeah,
would they
like
have went
Denver.
in this era?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
I feel you.
that's how I look at it. So that's why I say I seen it. I grew up to see those quarterbacks get their heads took off like a running back do. You know what I mean? And it ain't no problem. Like they get right back up and go out there and throw a ball. I seen nigga arms get dislocated. They get up and come back out there and try to throw the ball. Like so. If they played in this era, they don't feel like you better than them. They feel like you got a better opportunity than them. They don't feel like you're
Yeah,
better
because they
than them.
can't
They feel
hit.
like the down you. Yeah, that's what they feel like. So Tom Brady still has to win because the people who played and fans don't believe it. We still feel like you had a couple of Super Bowls that you wasn't supposed to win and some cheating shit went on. So they have to cover up all that with giving him this many Super Bowls. They don't give him this many MVPs. They give him Super Bowls for a reason because they think it's going to shut us up on talking about other quarterbacks, Joe Montanas, the Dan Marinos. They trying to get those niggas out of there, and they're still in the conversation. They're like, damn, this man got 7 rings. How's y'all still talking about them? Because we know the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Like I keep
And
on
I
And
agree
saying,
with
that's
that.
why I think
if they had
if they met
if
up,
they had the
that's why I
same
said he'll win. The number is really 6 to me. When you look at all the sports, the number for them to be is 6.
Can you imagine how many Super Bowl Montana would won with those same rules today?
Man,
Nigga, why you think he couldn't win no more? Because of Leonard Marshall funk ass hit the man. And when Leonard Marshall hit his ass from the Giants, that boy ain't been the same since.
Look, tell me this. How many concussions Tom Brady had? Hey, tell me, how many concussions Tom Brady had? How many concussions has Aaron Rodgers had? How many concussions has, this? Let's go down the line of these quarterbacks. Exactly. So y'all not getting what these quarterbacks is getting, nigga. They had to retire, nigga, because the doctor was telling them, man, look, you go out there and get hit one more time like that, you may die. Steve Young.
Steve Young. They had a lot of niggas
you go out there, you may Terry Bradshaw. You go out there, you may die. So these dudes was forced to retirement. Dudes, come on, you would never see Tom Brady get his leg broke like that one quarterback did.
Joe Theismann.
Yeah, no, they will never let a nigga hit you like that ever again. And if he did, he out the league.
Ooh, Lawrence Taylor snapped that boy shit like a poke chop.
Yesterday, the 49ers got. Because the man landed on him.
What you think about the boy? What you think about the boy Parsons? You think they hyping him too quick to call him the LT comparison? I think it's always too quick when it's their first time doing it. Because LT did it with consistency. So I don't think y'all should be throwing the LT comments on him yet. That's too much.
They hyping him. No.
I ain't gonna go ahead, Lou. What you got?
Like, I'm just gonna say this.
I'm not saying he's not doing it. Let me correct it a little bit before you go. I ain't saying he's not doing similarity things out there by controlling the game, but to say that, just to give him that comparison right now, like, oh man, y'all be jumping some shit too fast.
LT was like nobody else you ever seen for play football. There's nobody ain't gonna ever come close to LT. Like the way the rules are set up right now, if LT was playing today, they'd be calling him like the dirtiest player in the NFL right now.
Hell yeah.
Like look at Vontae Burfict. Back if he was played in the 80s, 90s, it would call him one of the greatest linebackers of all time. But today, he's out the league because they said he's too dirty.
That's how a linebacker supposed to hit your ass though, going across that middle. There ain't no fucking chicken fight though. But listen, this is what I'm gonna say on that. I would say it's too early, but if you look at it, as far as the numbers wise, he doing the same thing LT did. More sacks, more tackles for loss, and the same amount of games that he had in his rookie year. So the hype to me is there, as far as the numbers wise. Okay. But then if you look at it, he don't play defensive end like LT played defensive end every down for us rushing. Michael Parsons be at middle linebacker. He played a rover back. And this nigga still got the same numbers that LT got. Now just imagine if he just put that defensive end like a DeMarcus Lawrence LT was and just let him rush the passer every play, the whole game like LT was. Man, nigga been shattered that shit. That's just me, because if you watch him at Penn State, that dude was the same way. Man, go watch that dude at Penn State. I ain't like him because he used to shut us down, and I'm a Michigan man. And that nigga used to terrorize us. I'm like, man, who the fuck is number 11? But this nigga is built like a fucking strong safety.
That's your college squad, James, Michigan?
Yeah, man, I used to hate when Saquon and Michael Parsons was busting our ass. Jim Harbaugh ain't shit, dog. He just got that big win this year, but come on, man. We ain't been beating nobody. We always lose to the powerhouse in the Big Ten. We'll beat the Purdue's and the Indianas and the Illinois, but when we play the Penn States, Michigan States, and Ohio States, the big dogs who supposed to be fighting for the champion in Wisconsin, man, we losing to them type teams. This why it was very shocking to me that Jim Harbaugh got out his own way this year. Because he's been in his own way the last 5 years against Ohio State, against all the top-notch teams. Go look at his record against Ohio State, Penn State, Wisconsin, and Michigan State combined. And tell me what you see.
Ain't this like the first time Anthony had a decent quarterback, though?
Huh?
Ain't this like the first year he had a decent quarterback at Michigan, though? Because I think about all the quarterbacks he had, they was not great.
But listen, they wasn't great, but they was still enough to win. But you just wasn't playing to your strength. The quarterback that we got now ain't playing to ain't great to me. McNamara, he's not that good. He makes some good throws and he more poised than the rest of the quarterbacks. He got the size and the height to make those throws. But if you look at all the rest of the quarterbacks, the Denard Robinson, they was short. The Denard Robinson was so small. Then the nigga who we had, Shea, whatever his name was, he was smaller than Denard Robinson. You see what I'm saying? The last quarterback before we got this one. So we never did had the right quarterback. But that play to your strengths. We're a running team and play solid defense. You wasn't even much running the ball.
Well, y'all know y'all play Georgia right in the playoffs.
We could slap them.
Y'all
After seeing what Alabama did to them, we could punish them.
But the thing
I ain't lying, no bullshit.
But the thing about it, James, Alabama was throwing the ball on them. Is y'all quarterback capable of throwing the ball like that against
Man,
Georgia?
listen. First of all, we got a three-headed monster at running back. Number 7, number 2, and number 25. Pick your poison. And we got receivers. We got number 1, we got number 6, even though number 6 kind of shaky, Johnson. I don't like him. But Alex, Alex, where you at? We Michigan men. I've been watching these motherfuckers since I came out the womb, you can say. I've been liking Michigan since Bo Schembechler. We always been a running team, play defense first. We always kept a top-notch receiver, Anthony Carter, David Terrell, the Amani Toombs. We kept us a nice little sneaky receiver to go get it. Don't get it twisted, but I'm saying, come on, man. We're a running team.
I just wish y'all best player did not get hurt, man. I wish he was playing in the game.
Who was our best player?
That wide receiver who got hurt at the first game of the season with that knee injury on that reverse play. You don't remember that?
You talking about number 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, bro. Man, we got weapons. Jim Harbaugh just got a coach. You played in the pros. You played for Michigan. You know the tradition. Run the ball, play solid defense. Period. And you see them 2 pass rushers we got, Hutchinson and Ojabo, man, ain't nobody fucking with that.
They talking about
ain't
him.
Nobody fucking with that.
They talking about him as the number 1 pick in the NFL draft.
Yeah, he got to play well, Tyson. But listen, I just need him to make the throws when we need him to make it. And guess what? We'll be all right. Defense gonna bring it home for us. Believe that.
Hey, James, I'll be rooting for y'all to win that game because I don't want to see no damn Georgia versus Alabama national championship game.
Nah, but listen, you're gonna see the same thing. The reason why I think Jim Harbaugh about to go because they want to see two top notch like for as coaches. You got Jim Harbaugh and Nick Saban. You got to think about it. Jim Harbaugh went to the championship with San Francisco. You think what I'm saying? So he got the credentials. He got the pedigree, what I'm saying. So I ain't nothing against Kirby Smart. But if you want the money, you want to bring the revenue, go Big Blue, roll Tide. Now, whoever else in that motherfucker, you got to think about it. That's really the bottom feeders. Nobody expect them to really be there. You know what I mean? Who expects Cincinnati to beat Alabama? Keep it real.
Nobody. I bet the betting lines are all on Alabama to beat the hell out of Cincinnati.
And listen, this is what you got to think about too. Cincinnati only played.
You said who expects Cincinnati
to beat Alabama?
Only people who expect Cincinnati to beat Alabama is Cincinnati fans.
Yeah, hey.
No, I'm trying to tell you, like, come on, man.
Hey, y'all know I ain't that far from Cincinnati. If you heard the talk radio in Cincinnati right now, they saying, "Oh, we're gonna beat Alabama." Cause we believe in the team. Cause everybody think we're the underdog.
Yeah, of course, your home. Only your home crowd and shit like that. Your home fans gonna be thinking y'all gonna win. That's it.
If that was an Ohio State or something, I agree with that. You have all the hype in the world, but the fact of the matter is
that head coach, he was the offensive coordinator at Ohio State the year they beat Alabama in the national championship game.
But see, that's the whole storyline. Man, T be trying to tell y'all about the narratives and the storylines. All that shit trickle down to coming back to where that shit started from. So, that's the family tree. That's why Cincinnati got to play them. He familiar with them. He know how to get over this and do that. He know how to hold them to a certain amount of rushes and don't let the deep pass beat them. Man, let me tell you something. St. Nick about to go up in there and throw a fucking party on these people. Watch what I tell you. And if that dude lose, I'm gonna tell you another reason why I don't think they're gonna lose. Affleck, you see the commercials?
Yeah, I seen him.
Come on, man. They throwing it in your face right now, nigga. I'm just saying, dog. They throwing it in your motherfucking face. Now you ain't gotta believe me. Over the years, you just gotta sit there and watch that shit and just be like, damn, is this commercial telling me something? Like the 75th anniversary basketball commercial with Michael B. Jordan on the bus and all that. When T. Price told me check
Yeah, it's
out that
telling you
shit, I
something.
looked at that shit. Boy, that shit telling you all kind of shit. You just gotta find out what it's telling you. You see the
Yep.
subliminal messages all in the motherfucker. It just dog. These people think we so stupid and slow for some reason.
It's
Hey
funny
James, you
how
know
they
what I
say.
wanted to ask you? Hey, I wanted to ask you something, James, because it slips my mind a little bit, like on the stat, because nobody really gave a shit about the stats. It was what happened back then. But how many threes did Houston drain on? Not, I ain't talking about Golden State yet, but I want to know if they gave us an anniversary of the threes that Houston drained on Orlando in the finals. I want to know if they shot about the same. What if they shot the same amount of threes in the game that they lost to the Golden State Warriors, and then they shot the same amount in the games that they won? In the game that they won against Orlando. What if that was one of them old replica games they just put in your face?
That's a possibility. You dig what I'm saying? But like I say, all that shit come back from our era storylines. Well, what happened
Yeah.
in 1992 could happen right now. It's about to be 2022 as well. An anniversary. What they what about 30 years? 30 anniversary or some shit. They're gonna put some type of even the odd number on it and make it seem like it's epic. This what makes this game more impactful because of the records that's involved or what happened 20, 30 years ago. Worst thing came to my mind, dog, and I don't mean to get off the subject, but I'm gonna jump back on when Katrina hit. First thing they did was the 40th anniversary from Betsy. Why when something happened, it always got to connect to something happened 10, 15, 20, 40 years ago when your ancestors was coming up trying to battle some shit to get the rights for us to go. You know what I mean? But we got the ball in our hands, we see what's going on, but we're not getting enough people to talk about it. We're not getting enough people to join arm in arm to go see who we could talk to about it to fix some of the shit that's going on. To show that look, we see what y'all got going on, man. Let the right team win. May the best team win. Vice versa. But when you think about it from that point,
Back.
it leads back to the money. Everything is about money, dog. But I tell y'all, these niggas sell out for that fucking bag so much. If a nigga come in the office right now and say, look, me, you, Lou, and T Price, y'all the stars of this team. But I really think y'all freshmen, man, this dude been here. He a fifth year senior. He done got injured. He was this close. Let's let him go out
Hey,
on top for the narrative of the
do you
storyline.
straight up, straight the hell up? I truly believe that if you got, because the storyline sells. If everybody
Yeah, it
interested
do.
in that storyline, yeah, like Adrian Peterson. You know why he got that MVP? Because his storyline was the strongest. What he came back from,
Yeah,
and the season. That's
Achilles.
why he got the
Fact.
MVP. Because that they was like, who should we get his MVP to? The dude who just now fucked his whole guy. Everybody thought his career was over. The storyline was better for him to get it. Comeback player
Uh
of the
huh.
year and all that type of shit.
That's why I
Like,
tell
so
you, you
it
got
was
to
like
look at
I'm,
the
I
I'm
believe
storyline.
looking
I
at
believe you when you say that. And guess
I'm
what?
looking at
It's not a shock. Hey, what standings is the Washington Wizards in right now? What's their rankings like in the Eastern Conference, if anybody know?
I don't know, but Tyson said they gonna upset Alabama. I wish I was a betting man,
No,
Tyson. I'd
no, I'm
probably
talking
take
about
your money.
the Washington Wizards real quick, just to tell you something on them. What's the Washington Wizards? What's their standings in the East?
Hold up, let me check it for you right quick. I'm about to check, and I'm about to tell you right now.
Because it's something to go with it. It's something to go with it.
All right, I'm about to let you know right now. Hold up. Washington Wizards. All right, here we go. They number 6 in the East.
Okay. Now they came out and was number one for a while, right? In the East, right? They shocked everybody. They was number one, right? Now them and Golden State got off to a hell of a start. In 1975, Golden State
Yeah, I
Warriors and
remember.
the Washington Bullets was in the finals. Those two teams is off to a hell of a start. 75, like you, that number, like it just looking on everything. I was looking at all the teams in 1975. Just went back, and if you go to the first, like, because that's what I believe they wanted to do with the Super Bowl when they did that 100 years. I was like, what was the first Super Bowl? It was Green Bay and the Chiefs. But I think everybody caught on to that and they went away from it. That's why they was coming with the
I was just
All-State
about to
commercial
say
with
that.
him and Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes. Yeah, because they
Remember
was
I said about the
they you
commercials?
notice
Who
they
you
started
saying the commercials?
they started the
All-State or
commercials.
everybody?
They started the
Yeah.
commercials right in the 100 year season, and that's was the
Right.
first Super Bowl, and that's when they started them niggas matching up, and
You
they
know,
seen everybody caught on to that shit, and I think they just went away from it because everybody was on to the shit.
I'm
lately
glad you
they've
brought
been
that
showing
up,
a whole
dog.
lot. Lately they've been showing a whole lot of Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers commercials.
Look, I told y'all, bro. This they throw that shit in your face all day, and then when they get there, you be like,
They
"Hold
made
up, man! That's why they was showing them niggas the whole season. Double check discount, then Patrick Mahomes in the shoe store and all this
look
at the commercials."
look
And I'm
game
like,
look
nobody else
look
ain't
game.
got no
This the
commercial
second
out
time.
today.
Look, this the second time they did it, and I just thought about it right now. This ain't the first time that we all felt like, oh shit, we know who gonna be in some type of last match. Remember the puppets, Kobe and LeBron,
Yeah,
and then they went away from it. Then they went away from it. They didn't let LeBron go. They changed it because everybody was like, maybe niggas in the NBA was like, oh shit, nigga, they about to let these two niggas go. Like these niggas got these Muppet commercials. Only these two niggas in the playoff. Why y'all didn't make Muppets
hey,
for everybody
I'm
who
gonna
was
ask you
gonna
a
be
serious
seeing each other?
question. Do you think that's the reason why they let Boston stack that deck like that to try to stop that shit?
I think it was a storyline. Think about it. Kobe was on this end, right? Think about it. And it was the race for who gonna lead in the championships all around. It was a storyline. Look what they were saying. Boston and LA has never been good at the same time in 30 years.
So that was another storyline, though. See, they'll throw like three or four of them bitches in your face, but we just gotta guess which one gonna
They
happen.
they
But
they
the
I think
more
they went, I think they created, I think it came out of nowhere. I think they didn't think that KG them was gonna mix like they was. And when they did, they was like, shit, we need to go with that old rivalry. Let's go with that Boston and that. What's better right now? Should we go with the old Boston and the Lakers rivalry? And I think they chose that. And then I think they was gonna do the LeBron and the Muppet thing, but then some reason they went away from that and it became Dwight Howard and Kobe. And then they
look,
ended
so
it
salute
off
to
with some
Panama
more of the
Queen.
Laker and
Look what Panama Queen just said. The odds just came out today, and the Chiefs makes the Super Bowl. There you go.
that who?
She said the odds just came out today after week 15 or 16, whatever week it was, and they got the Chiefs
Yeah.
making the Super Bowl again.
Mm-hmm.
So that's your answer right there, Trey. For all the
Yep.
commercials I'm talking about.
Yep, that's it right there. That's letting you know. Cause look, they also was letting people know. You see how they just put the Titans. They just took the Titans all the way out of the way. Let's go on and just take them all the way out of
Because of
contention.
Derrick Henry.
Yep, take him. Let's
They
take
feel
them
like they
all
ain't
the
got their
way out.
best player.
Yep, that's it.
You ain't got your
But they
best player. I can't
they
let you
And
go.
think about how Lamar Jackson was playing, the way Lamar Jackson was playing during beginning of the season, in the middle of the season, hyping him at the MVP. They said, "Oh no, we can't have that. We can't have him win the MVP again. We got to change this." And look what and
and what I love, they revving up Tom Brady too. See, what I noticed is before the playoffs come, they always make Tom Brady take some losses to where people be like, "Yep, age caught up. Yep, it may be over," and then they make him go on a stupid ass run.
frustrating. That's
These
frustrating.
last 3 years of Tom Brady, he always lose in the last inning of the season, and they'll be like, "Oh shit, oh this and that and this and that," and the next thing you know, This nigga go drink something out the fountain of youth. See the difference. Like I said, I don't give it to Tom Brady. I don't give the win to Tom Brady yet because I look at it a little differently on what Tom Brady got to do and what Bill Belichick got to do. Bill Belichick got to build the whole team. That nigga Tom Brady got to choose a built team to go to.
I'm like, what happened to letting the hot team get hot and go on Super Bowl run? Like, what? Now it's all about politics now, and it's pissed me off.
Jersey sales and shit. Who the number one money getter and shit. He can still be the number one money getter, but goddamn shit, if his team ain't the best team, shit, don't let him win. Like I said, football, you can't bet on football because you got shit like referees not calling shit they supposed to call. Like, you know what I mean? You can't bet in football. It's too much shit that be getting missed.
Yeah, I had to learn that the hard way. I was betting on football till I found to figure out, man.
Look, you betting on football, it's clear to see that a nigga just threw the ball 40 yards. This nigga holding this nigga by the shoulder pad, and they don't call a flag. That could possibly lose the game. That play probably was the play to win the game, and they don't call it. Like, you can't bet in no damn football.
I knew something wasn't right when they called offensive pass interference on George Kittle in the Super Bowl.
Man, when they did that shit to the Saints too, like I was like, what the fuck? When they was holding us in the Super Bowl when he was about to sack Patrick Mahomes and they was holding Bosa, they didn't call a holding or nothing. That's when he threw that deep ball to Tyreek Hill.
And all of a sudden, you telling me our defensive backs couldn't see that ball? That was up in the air a long time. I'm like, come on, man. That ain't.
Oh man, and I don't care. Them niggas, all them niggas are professional. Them quarterbacks, they professional. That nigga, that overthrown ball, I was like, nah, he ain't that bad of a quarterback. He could have made that throw.
I was like, you telling me all teams we run the ball on, running down their throat, we couldn't run in Super Bowl sudden. We could not run because everything we faced, what did we do that year?
That's that
Dominating
nigga Cal. That's that nigga Cal. That's
throat.
that Cal Shanahan. That's Cal Shanahan's stupid ass.
Yeah, we beat Aaron Rodgers. It wasn't with no problems. Like I'm looking at
I'll be right. I got a phone call coming in. I'll be right back. I got a phone call.
damn right, blaming the coach for that. to me, you got to throw the ball to Kittles and Debo more. That's the only two best players on the offensive side right now. You can't you let when Jimmy Price throw the ball to other receivers, you see what happened. He overthrows them. I throw a pick, and plus you don't know who's gonna be running back for the 49ers every week. It's always somebody new. Jimmy G, boy, porn star Jimmy G. I cannot wait for Trey Lance to take over at quarterback. I'm going to be so happy when that happens. Trey Lance, boy, I cannot wait for him to take over at quarterback next year. Getting rid of Jimmy G, they can probably end up signing more better defensive corners and linebackers. Now, actually, the 49ers need some corners and safeties because they suck. Basically, Taylor, I don't know why they keep playing this motherfucker Taylor on the field, man. Teams are going after his ass every single time. He got to be the worst corner ever in the history of NFL.
What's good? I'm back, man. Hardly nobody out there today. By the time I went out and did what I had to do. No, I ain't gotta go nowhere. Till tomorrow for work.
Man, it was one of those crazy weekend T-book, man.
Mm-hmm.
I hate watching a basketball game knowing the team you're rooting for is going to lose because they got to try to make some money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what happened this past weekend when Louisville playing West Kentucky. Because of the whole tornado situation, Louisville did not have no chance to win that game.
Oh, wow.
Like when you got the governor there, and in every single commercial was about tornado relief, and all of a sudden West Kentucky hitting 3-point shots at 81% like it ain't nothing. You know, oh, my team ain't gonna win this. But it's okay, man. It's okay, Joe. I saw some good on women college basketball this past weekend.
Oh, yeah, some good women games.
Like, I can't wait to watch South Carolina play Tennessee and LSU this season, man. I can't wait, man.
I couldn't believe Carolina got beat like that. That was a shock to me. I thought they was gonna play them way more better than that.
Well, South Carolina lost the game?
No, I'm talking about North Carolina played Kentucky.
Oh yeah, I seen that crap, man. You know they canceled the Louisville Kentucky game this past weekend. I mean on Wednesday. The game was postponed because of Louisville's in the health and safety protocol right now.
Mm.
We wait 365 days a year just for that one game, and we ain't gonna get it this Wednesday. Man, I was pissed off. I can't believe North Carolina State women's team lost lost their game.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't like always something new every week. You don't know.
Mm-hmm. Somebody can't make this shit up.
Oh shit. AT Price.
What up?
Tomorrow night, South Carolina plays Stanford.
Yeah,
Number 1 versus number 2
it's gonna be good.
on ESPN2.
Yeah, I already got it on record already.
I'm like, why they putting it on ESPN2? That should be on ESPN. That should be the main game on ESPN.
What other game they playing tomorrow on ESPN? It's NBA Tuesday. Man, it's crazy. Let me see what the college schedule's looking like, matter of fact.
Like, if you want to have some good ratings and probably build this women's college game, put the main game on ESPN.
Okay, got Baylor. Baylor at 1. Duke is at 2. Purdue is at 3. Gonzaga is 4. UCLA is 5. Arizona is 6. Kansas is 7. 8 is USC. 9 is Iowa State. 10 is Alabama. 11 is Michigan State. 12 is Auburn. 13 is Houston. 14 Ohio State. 15 is Seton Hall. 16 is Texas. 17 is LSU. 18 is Xavier. 19 Tennessee. 20 is Kentucky. Colorado State. This is 21. Providence is 22. Villanova is 23. And Texas Tech is 25. Yeah. How about that was a good game? Baylor they beat Oregon. And Eugene, the homies was telling me about the game. They was at the game. They was kind of disappointed in their team. Okay, let's see.
When Kansas play Bella, don't they play them real soon?
Uh, um, they're gonna play him, of course, but it's same conference, but I don't know when they're gonna play him though. I can look and see though.
Because they probably believe Butler can repeat once again.
They kind of nice, but these other teams gonna be good too. Kansas is scared. I mean, all these teams gonna have a chance. I think it's wide open, but Baylor's still gonna be in the mix, of course, because they are the champs. To somebody prove otherwise. So I ain't discarding that. Okay, they play Kansas.
Like right now, Butler got proved that last year wasn't a fluke because the whole COVID situation.
Man, I ain't gonna put that in there, man. I ain't gonna knock them boys for that, because in that case, we can sit there and say that year that they didn't have a tournament. Kansas and Baylor was what, number 1 and number 2 that year. They didn't even have a chance to even prove themselves. That's when Toppin was at his Dayton. You see what I'm saying? They didn't even play a championship, so we don't even know who would have won that championship year. They didn't even get a chance to have a championship.
And Florida State had a good team that year too.
Yeah, I'm just saying. A lot of these teams did that year. I'm just saying, dude, dude, they earned that shit, bro. They trying. Baylor earned that shit, man. I like what they doing, bro. I like what Scott Drew is doing. My brother played for the oldest one.
But you know how it is, man. Like since Baylor ain't like one of the blue bloods, they gonna act like that. Cause every time a blue blood don't win, they always say something ain't right.
I don't care what it is. I don't read into that shit. I know what I see, and what they doing at Baylor is nice. And yeah, my brother teammate is one of the assistant coaches for Baylor.
Oh yeah, I want to say prayer to Teddy Bridgewater, man. Man, I hope the brother's okay. Man.
They play at Kansas February the 5th. And then they play Kansas at home on the 26th. And both games is going to be on ESPN. They play at Kansas at 1. So at Saturday.
I hope they do play the game, man, because I don't want. I'm getting sick and tired of these pole games, man.
Yeah.
I hope they actually do play these games, man, because postpone games are starting to get on my nerves.
Should Baylor play Alcorn State tonight? Purdue play Incarnate War, whatever that is. Northern Arizona play Gonzaga. St. John's, they play Seton Hall tonight. Then when the games at college, I'm gonna check out the women's now. Then UConn's not in the top 10 for the first time since 2005.
Yeah, the thing about that, T Price, when UConn right now got 4 of their superstars out with injuries. That's why I'm afraid if those four superstar comes back before the tournament and they get start playing great together, man.
Man, UConn ain't nah. UConn days, they can make it, but I don't see them winning it. I do know these girls ain't scared of UConn no more, man. UConn ain't what they used to be, bro.
That one girl who's they star player who's out with injury right now, she's on the court right now shooting jump shot with one leg.
Yeah.
Like she can't play right now, but she's still on the court shooting with one leg, hopping around.
I understand. Hey, it's just competitive nature. But I'm just not big on UConn like some people. I know most people who I talk to, we ain't big on UConn. They just, of course, they're gonna get that shine because what Gino and the River did with that program. So they're gonna get that respect because of that. Because other than that, I don't see them girls beating. I see somebody else winning before UConn this year.
Well, you already know. Well, you already know.
And I'm not hating. I don't care. I don't even care if they fully healthy. They fully healthy. They can't even beat South Carolina, bro. Let's cut this shit out, bro. That's just how I feel.
I hope. Well, if Louisville don't win it this year, I hope South Carolina win it.
Yeah, one of them. Louisville, Stanford. It's always Arizona. There's always gonna be some sleeper team that's gonna come in. It's all about who's gonna be hitting all cylinders at the right time.
Tennessee, people are sleeping on Tennessee. Tennessee, they got a good team.
They got a good team.
Because Pat Summer's not the head coach no more, don't mean they ain't great.
Yeah, we just gotta really talk to more people that really know about the college basketball like us, So, but I like the conference out here, Pac-12. The women, they be getting down.
I know one thing: South Carolina got the best point guard in the country.
Talking about Anderson.
Yeah, that girl. Whew.
She's 5'9", just like Zia Cook is. They both 5'9". South Carolina team is so complete. It's like Stanford. Stanford team is they complete from top. So it's gonna be very interesting. But that's one thing. South Carolina, they hungry, man.
I think the Valley South Carolina got is they center.
Yeah, they hungry, man. She missed that.
They center is a transfer from Syracuse, and I think she's gonna dominate down low against Stanford.
I'm talking about the girl that was already there from last year that missed that easy. She missed that tip. She coming back this year with a vengeance. I'm talking about that big girl they got. She not a transfer. She already been at. She played in last year.
Stanford also had. South Carolina also had. It's her and the other girl. They on front court is the best in the country.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Remember, your boy from Syracuse had to quit because of some situation. So all his players transfer out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if your boy that head coach from Syracuse quitting, he used to dress like a pimp on the court.
Mm-hmm. It's just.
But I like Don Staley's gonna come for a great game plan to dominate that game tomorrow.
You could just tell them girls is hungry, man. You could tell them girls is hungry ever since it's just the first game of the season. Of course, they might hit that bump in the log, but then again, they might not. You never know. You know what I mean? When the team is on the mission like they
when you lose a game like they did last year, they're gonna bother you the whole off season. Yeah. They gonna want that back.
Man, them girls, man, it ain't just them. Stanford got some. Stanford.
Think about that game last year between Baylor and UConn.
Yeah, but no girl, she caught that. She caught them. She caught
They
them.
didn't call that thing on like they supposed to.
Oh, not yeah, I remember that. But what was that girl? Did she was she had cramps or was it her ACL or what? That Baylor girl, they point guard.
The main point guard, the one who almost lost the chance to walk for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
When she went out the game, that's when UConn went on their run. Because she was the one killing them before she went out the game with that injury. Then all of a sudden, everything was going UConn's way instead of going back when Baylor was dominating them that whole game. Because I don't blame, like I look at the tape, that was a clear foul on UConn, and they ain't say nothing. But you know how he is when it comes to these referees are terrible in women college basketball though.
Okay, South Carolina is 1, Stanford is 2, Louisville's 3, Arizona's 4, NC State is 5, Maryland is 6, Tennessee is 7, Indiana is. I've been seeing that. I like their little squad. I like Michigan squad too. I like they center who they be using. That girl's a beast. She a sophomore this year.
Yeah, Lil already beat them.
Baylor is at 10. UConn is 11. Texas is at 12. Iowa State is 13. Georgia is 14. Iowa is 15. Duke is 16. Georgia Tech is 17. South Florida is 18. BYU is 19. Notre Dame is 20. LSU is 21. Kentucky is 22. Texas A&M is 23. Ohio State is 24. North Carolina is 25.
Hey, watch out for Duke. I never thought I would say this about the women's team, but that coach is good. Former Tennessee player. They said Duke been playing great ball. Like, don't get fooled about that Notre Dame ranking.
That Notre Dame, they got Notre Dame. Hey, I like that women's team. They got Notre Dame. They nice too. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say like who has the best conference. I think it's so even spread out. They all got some dogs, no matter what conference. Big Ten, SEC.
I know it's gonna be battle in the ACC this year. A lot of great teams in there. Yeah, clean your little bot down for you. You can go to the bathroom. I'm so tired of this motherfucker.
So this will be it's a football night and college basketball night should be. Let me see what's coming on tonight. I know what's coming on tomorrow because I'm waiting on the game for tomorrow.
Who knows what game gonna be able to come on tomorrow too? As long as they keep on getting fucked on.
True.
So here on now is always it's a wait and see. If the games happen, they happen. If they don't, it is what it is right now.
Well, it's Vikings versus Bears tonight. Yeah, I need to watch all the games that I already watched. Take them out of there. Yeah, I gotta watch that Baylor game again. That's what I'm gonna do. Watch the Baylor game again. Yeah, okay.
Yo, yo, have you
Yo,
been have you been seeing Mr. Bank Shot song? You been hearing that Mr. Bank Shot song? T Price,
who?
Mr. Bank Shot. He doing a song right now called "That Nigga Gay."
I don't know who you talking about. I probably won't even hear. Don't even care. Who in the hell? I don't know. Okay, now I got enough room. Now I can go back and see what games is playing tonight. No, I never heard of them. Don't know who the world you talking about. Don't even know.
I guess you heard about the fight this past weekend.
Oh yeah. What's it called? It's me and Trey. We was talking about that behind the scenes. I don't get into shit like that. They always got us always want to fight each other, looking dumbass and shit. But, I'm not a fan
Like
of all that dumbass shit.
I seen some of the Jake Paul and Jake Paul fight, man. The way dude went down, almost seemed like that was kind of like playing though. Like you telling me you've been a UFC fighter almost your whole life, and all of a sudden you lose to an amateur you lose to an amateur like it.
Mm-mm.
Now,
Well, the Warriors play the Kings. We'll record that game tonight.
now Le'Veon Bell want to fight him.
Oh my god. Mm, mm, mm. I know the football got the double headers. They really ain't got no college basketball games on. Really. Hey, did Dion's team did they win a bowl game?
I think they lost. I can probably look it up right now. I ain't watched the game.
I ain't
I
watched
forgot
it
it
yet.
on.
Me too. I just been working, man. I'm back on my grind.
I think it's fucked up the way they treated Deion Sanders though, just because he got a player, no one ranked recruit in the country.
You already know. The people ain't what need to be explained. We already know what it's hitting for. Them people mad 'cause they ain't got nobody that can exploit them.
They lost to South Carolina State. It was 31-10. South Carolina State won.
Okay.
Like they don't know the real history from black colleges and how many pro athletes came from black colleges.
Mm-hmm.
Look at some of the players who play in the NBA came from black colleges.
Facts.
probably one of the greatest Knicks of all time, played at Black College.
Oh man.
Dude. If you can ball, you can yeah, no matter where you go. Say Michael Cooper came from a Black College. Yep, Pasadena. See what is it, like a junior college, something like that. Mexico. Salute 300.
Dang, none of my headphones is working. It's fucked up. I know the ones I'm using for this one, but the other ones, they dead as a doorknob. I don't know what this season's gonna end up to be, but what they doing right now, man, I ain't trying to figure it out. I'm just gonna let it just, unveil itself. You know what I mean? And just go from there. That's all I'm gonna do.
Guess what came on Netflix? Back on Netflix, man. I've been watching Knight Rider.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say Shameless.
Now I've been watching old episode of Knight Rider, man. I've been watching those shows as a kid.
And Knight Rider was that shit.
Hell, I want that damn car.
Mm-hmm.
I was like saying, fuck it, I can make my like at the time I was a kid, man, fuck it, I can find somebody to make that damn type of car for me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, today you can make a type of car. It's gonna cost you money though.
How many more weeks left in the NFL?
8 weeks. You got
Yeah,
free game. You got free games up in the regular season, and you got basically 4 weeks of the playoff.
oh, that's I was talking about. I mean, the regular season. You said 3 weeks.
Yeah,
3 weeks. Okay.
he probably had to fight his whole. He probably became a boxer because he always got in fights because of his southern problem.
That's what we used to do in Jock. Or so you want to get suspended, we used to lace up to them and fight them on the glove. That's what they used to let us do. You got some, they didn't want to do that. They just want to reach out and touch. Yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy to see. I'm telling you, man, the college, the women's side and the men's side is gonna be crazy this year. I'm more intrigued in that than the NBA right now. But they ain't sitting, they ain't doing the, but they doing to these players in the NBA. Not yet, but we'll see. Oh yes, 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 yes. But yes, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming through, chopping up with me today. Um, I might do a stream later. I don't know. Um, I'm about to relax, chill, watch some games, and chill out. But still for everybody for coming through, chopping it up. Um, if I don't do one today, I definitely do one in the morning. Um, before I, yeah, I definitely do one tomorrow. If I don't do one, another one today. But salute to everybody. Hope everybody's good. Everybody's great. Peace out.